The peel in my mouth, tasty banana in my mouth. I need banana in my mouth, tasty banana. It comes in denim. Squeeze the banana, squeeze the banana, squeeze the banana in my mouth. Banana, squeeze the banana, squeeze the banana. Put banana in my yum yum. Tastes like cum. Robust, shove it in my butt. Tangy zip, safe to swallow. Tip. Yummy. Thanks for the money, gummies. It looks so funny. Squeeze the peel. Why are you guys talking about tasty banana song? Squeeze the banana, squeeze the banana, squeeze the banana, tasty banana, squeeze the banana, squeeze the banana, squeeze the banana. Put banana in my mouth. I need yum yum. Squeeze in my mouth. I need yummy, yummy. Squeeze the peel, squeeze the banana, squeeze the banana, squeeze the banana, tasty banana, squeeze the banana, squeeze the banana, squeeze the banana. It comes in denim.
I would sing the banana song right now, but I don't know the banana song. I legit don't know it. What is the banana song? I don't know how it goes. I would totally sing it right now because it's actually pertinent, but I don't know how it goes.
Meerkat Mall. Who?
Big up Liquid Richard. Don't come in here and ask me how my day is and shit like that. I don't care about that. I cry because it hurts my fucking feelings, dude. Like, my stomach hurts. This is my job, man. This is how I put food on the table.
Real talk.
Sleep all goddamn day, every day. Play the same fucking games over and over and over again every day. My day is shit. It's gonna be shit tomorrow. Just gonna be shit after that. Just gonna be shit after that. My day is shit. It's gonna be shit tomorrow. Just gonna be shit after that. Just gonna be shit after that. I'm a fat dude. I'm going to cheat. I'm a fat dude. Throwing controllers to a beat. I'm a fat dude. I'm going to cheat. I'm a fat dude. I'm a fat dude. What fucking excuses did I make? I'm not fucking afraid. People ask me about my weight. Waking up every day. I can see myself right now choking fucking Scumpy. Grumpy because I need to get subscribers, dude. I'm grumpy because I need to get subscribers, dude. Insulting my gaming skills is a permaban. You come in here and you troll again. Sleep all goddamn day. Every day. Play the same fucking games over and over and over again every day. My day is shit. It's gonna be shit tomorrow. Just gonna be shit after that. Just gonna be shit after that. My day is shit. It's gonna be shit tomorrow. Just gonna be shit after that. Just gonna be shit after that. Motherfuckers come in here every day of their fucking life. Every day of their fucking life. Motherfuckers come in here. Motherfuckers come in here. Come on! I feel like shit. Nobody's ever gonna fucking love me. Gonna fucking love me. I feel like shit. Nobody's ever gonna fucking love me. Gonna fucking love me. Dude, I spend my entire life sitting in this fucking room, insulting my gaming skills a permaban. You come in here and you troll again. Sleep all goddamn day. Every day. Play the same fucking games over and over and over again every day. My day is shit. It's gonna be shit tomorrow. Just gonna be shit after that. Just gonna be shit after that. My day is shit. It's gonna be shit tomorrow. Just gonna be shit after that. Just gonna be shit after that. My day is shit. Big up Liquid Richard.
Richard, you're a fat cock. Stop eating Wendy's chili. Quit sniffing your fingers and get in the gym. Big up Pointless Pointing, Conway Conman, and your boy Liquid Richard.
I'm accumulating ball sweat as we speak. Suck my motherfucking dick. Dumbass niggas.
Heaven only knows. Oh, heaven only knows. Oh, heaven only knows. Last night was the best night till I find out you had an OnlyFans. I looked at your computer and you were pleasing niggas, showing your titties, and I caught you spreading pussy for a very low price. The $5.99. Heaven only knows why you got an OnlyFans. Oh yeah. Why you got an OnlyFans. Oh yeah. Heaven only knows. Oh yeah. Heaven only knows. Oh, heaven only knows.
This is how life is. Life is not like this. Life is like this.
But I'm Darkside Phil. I am not any other content creator or streamer. I'm Darkside Phil. I'm the guy. I'm the guy.
An e-baking scammer.
I'm the guy.
Mark my fucking words. Stupid anime bitch.
I'm the guy.
14 years as an e-beggar and a scammer and WWE champion. Take a look around.
I'm the guy.
Life is tough right now. I guess I'm proud to be a loser. Down there at level 1. Well, you know what? It's nice at level 1.
I'm the guy.
An e-baking scammer. Please tip me.
I'm the guy.
fucking playing around with a bunch of shit. My stupid ass is sitting here in the fucking editing booth, bro, like all night. I didn't sleep at all. I feel like a fucking tweaker right now. It's because of the mushrooms, dog. Yo, I took all those fucking mushrooms, bro, and I just had an explosion of retarded creation. Inspiration, wherever the fuck you call it, dude. Alright, let's get to business, my friends. It's good to see you all. Hope you all are having a very good morning. I know I am. I'm very, very high, as always. I hope you are too, if that's what you do, right? Today's gonna be a fucking long day. I don't know. Man, I want to watch him play Baldur's Gate, but I keep pushing it off. I apologize. But because Phil's doing that stupid fucking event tonight, his special event, his special announcement, I have to cover that. So I'm going to restream it, and then I'm going to actually edit. I'm going to make an edited video out of that to make my video a week. So I'm going to do that. So I'm not going to watch him play Baldur's Gate today, but I might, fucking might, heavy emphasis on might Friday. Like, I'm not going to lie, I'm kind of burnt out watching that guy just like steamroll and get handheld all fucking day. It makes me irrationally fucking upset, and then I'm depressed. You know, I don't like those feelings. I like laughing at Phil. I don't like just feeling pure fucking, you know, discontent and fucking anger. It's not healthy for my brain, you know? So, we're booting up early today because I wanted to watch this Smokey McC video. You guys know him, go sub to his channel if you haven't. You're kind of dumb if you haven't yet. But, you know, he keeps his ear to the fucking streets on Chris Chan news, bro. You know? He's my brother. He be fucking keeping the dudes out here up to date. Because I'm too busy with fucking Phil and all the other bullshit that's been happening here the last week or so, right? So, let's fucking go. Chris Chan went to an anime convention and got kicked the fuck out. And I saw this, I think yesterday? Because that's how I keep up with Chris Chan news, through Twitter, or Kiwi Farms, low-key, yeah? But we're finally seeing the chick. This is probably the most we've seen of this fucking chick Chris Chan's been hanging out with. Chris Chan getting kicked out of fucking places already? If you don't know Chris, that's like one of the things he's famous for, just getting kicked out of fucking everywhere. Conventions, stores, all this fucking shit. Nobody likes Chris.
Everybody's favorite, Chris Chan, seems like he had a pretty fun week. He was with this person you see on screen known as Cabbage Patch, or Flutter, you know. We refer to them by many names in these videos, but it's Chris's supposed girlfriend, who I'm now starting to believe more and more is maybe just an actual friend of his.
Pillard, is it your birthday, bro? Happy birthday, my guy. Yo, everybody tell Pitlord happy fucking birthday. I love you, fam. Thanks for being a good friend, you know, having my back during some of those bumpy little moments last year, you know. Thanks for being a fucking rider out here, man. You know, we all love you, dude.
Nonetheless, this is a picture of them at an anime convention that took place this week in Raleigh, North Carolina. Now, this is just one of many pictures and videos there are of Chris and Flutter being at this convention. The thing is, Raleigh's not that far from where Chris is staying in Virginia, but he had been seen in the North Carolina area picking up someone from the airport who many people presume to be Flutter. And I want to get this out of the way now because I've seen a lot of people comment it in my comments section over the past few Chris Chan uploads. There's a theory going around that Flutter is actually from Finland. It's because Chris was apparently really trying to learn Finnish recently. He had a Duolingo account and he was apparently trying to learn the language better, and a lot of people assume that maybe that's where Flutter was flying in from, because for a while there Chris was seen in public with nobody.
Look at this ridiculous, bro! God damn it. It frustrates me seeing these grown-ass men like Phil, Chris Chan, especially Chris Chan. Dude, I get, you know, wanting to look unique or, you know, being into shit and wanting to rock your shit. Like I say, bro, I rock, like, Dragon Ball stuff, right? But it's not, like, painfully obvious, you know? Like, I wear a Patara, and only people that know Dragon Ball get it, and they're like, oh, bro, that's fucking dope. Or I wear a Majin, like a fucking hat with the Majin shit on it, right? Like, I try to be a little subtle, because I'm fucking getting old, right? I'm not gonna wear shit with Goku and all the boys hanging out on it. Like, this is too far for me, even for a convention. Like, look at this egg-headed fuck, bro. Wearing a Ashoka cap.
Body,
what the fuck?
And then all of a sudden, again, the only times he's seen in public is with this Flutter person. Like I said, it's a really unfounded theory, because while it does kind of make some sense, and I actually wouldn't be surprised if it did end up being true, there are a lot of reasons why I think it probably isn't. Number one being that Chris is just a random person. I could see him just sitting there awake one night deciding, I'm going to try to learn a new language. And secondly, in the video we did last week, I'll have it linked in the description below, but the dude who was taking pictures of Chris out at that restaurant when he was there with Flutter said that Flutter didn't sound like she had an accent. But that's just some random guy online who's saying all of that, so you gotta take it with a grain of salt.
Bro,
so if
I'm
anything
not gonna
more
lie. I said it once, I'll say it again. Like, Chris finally, his breast came in finally. Like, bro, if you follow Chris would sit here and fucking, like, swab big slabs of fucking HRT fucking hormone tranny fucking cream all over his fucking chest and shit. Like, literally whole handfuls of fucking transsexual cream on her chest just to grow breasts, bro. Chris's breast finally came in. That's a respectable, like, B cup. That's a fucking handful and a half, dude.
From that situation, I'll obviously let you guys know that. But getting back to the convention and everything, if you look at all these pictures that people took of Chris and Flutter, you notice again that it's really grainy footage like it always is. I mean, it's always these cryptid Bigfoot pictures with Chris that you think would get better over time, because we're in 2024, most people have a pretty good camera on their phone.
Oh, they're definitely bigger than
Seems
Phil's.
impossible to get a good picture of these two unless they actually want a picture taken. In all of the pictures that you're about to see, Flutter has that same mask on. Now obviously this is a convention, you can see Chris with the Star Wars headpiece on, people all go dressed up, but Flutter isn't even hiding it, and by that I mean she's completely hiding her face, but just with like a COVID mask. Now I don't know if Flutter's maybe sick, or that they just want to wear it because they feel safer that way, I don't know. But originally, in all the other pictures we've seen of Chris and Flutter out, they were not wearing a mask like that. And it seems, again, like Flutter's just being extra safe now, because so many people have wanted to see and know more about them. In the beginning, we wondered who Flutter was and if they knew anything about Chris's
That's so weird. You know, we're like past COVID now. That is weird, dude.
past, and at this point I'm almost like guaranteeing that they have to know what's going on here and the gravity of the situation. Chris has one of the most dedicated followings of people, and he's had it for about 20 years now. Everyone knows that there's so much documented on Chris that you could put it up there with like anyone in the world with how much just facts there is about him already out there on the internet. And Flutter knows that people really like to document anyone who steps foot in his life, and now that Flutter's basically there, arm in arm with him wherever he goes, she probably just wants to show people less and less of herself, and going to this convention they probably assumed a lot of people would notice Chris and take pictures, but who knows, maybe Flutter has any list of reasons they're wearing the mask and trying to look incognito. But a lot of people who were there said that it was obvious they were trying to keep a low profile. And yes, this picture you've been seeing on screen is Chris and Flutter talking to security, which we will get to later in the video. But now let's go back to the beginning of this whole situation. A few days ago,
She's so little. She's so little, bro. What's up with these fucking locals wanting to get with, like, these young, little-looking fucking girls? Like, yeah, Boogie with his granddaughter. Dude, I forgot who, but someone fucking said that Boogie's girlfriend looks like Rocky Dennis's sister. You know who Rocky Dennis is? You seen that movie Face back in the day? I can't unsee it. Boogie's girlfriend does look like Face, bro. Or like fucking what? Rocky Dennis's ass.
People had put up a picture
but they all look
showing
like
Chris and Flutter
and
buying
shit,
tickets
dude.
to this anime convention. And so I and many other people assumed that once this got out there, that massive amounts of wienery would occur. However, it doesn't seem like this took place, apart from the aforementioned tons of pictures the people took of them there, just like this one you see on screen right now. Like, again, I always tell people, if you see Chris in public, it's probably best to just not do anything, don't touch the poo, but, I mean, just imagine yourself in this line. You see Chris Chan in front of you, the guy was like, I gotta take a picture, and he did, and it let everyone everyone know what was going on. And even if they didn't, I imagine people would have put up pictures of Chris at that convention anyway. But it was interesting because it was Chris's first convention after getting out of jail. We all know that Chris loved going to these like comic book or anime conventions before he was in jail. He was even planning on going out to Seattle for that ever-free Northwest where he was supposed to meet.
I use the word little on purpose. Like, this looks like a little prepubescent girl, bro. Alright? And these 40-year-old fucking degenerate fucking men are attracted to these little fucking women. Alright? Not short. They look like little girls, bro. Like, you could confuse them for a teenager at a fucking first glance.
Meet up with Isabella Jank, and who knows what happened in that situation, but Chris has a long and storied history with conventions. I mean, think of that one time he just dropped into a ball on the floor and wouldn't leave after being kicked out. I think a lot of people, again, including myself, thought this was maybe what would happen here. But to be fair, the more I thought on it and the more I saw these pictures, it made me realize that having Flutter around is probably a big deal for Chris. It's like having his own handler. And I know I said in the beginning of the video, I don't think these two are in a relationship now, and the reason I think that, and obviously, like I said, more could come out and I could be completely wrong, but it seems like the only proof we have of Chris and Flutter being anything even close to intimate is that one grainy picture where Chris is like going in for a kiss for Flutter.
That's true.
Other than that, we haven't seen them really like holding hands out in public or doing anything like that. I mean, there's things that point to it.
Bro, even in this picture, like, if you saw me and my wife in public, she wouldn't be standing behind me all weird and shit. She'd be like standing kind of right near me, breathing down my fucking necks. Like, being nosy as fuck, dude.
And there's things that don't. It's just an all-around very odd situation, and I can never really just make heads or tails of it. Part of me thinks that maybe because they spend this much time together, well, she has to be interested in Chris, but maybe they're just really good friends. The one
like,
thing...
TJ, I can't let that excuse slide with Chris no more. I can't. Like, Chris Chan is aware of that. Chris Chan is literally fucking 20/20 vision, clear day, knows that the shit they do puts people off and that people don't like being touched and kissed and fucking hugged and shit. You know, when you don't have any familiarity with a person. Like, Chris is aware of that, and Chris is even aware of some of it's because of their autism. Like, what you're doing is called enabling. We gotta stop enabling these stupid motherfuckers with that shit. They're all aware of how fucking degenerate and creepy they are. They just choose to do it.
That came out of Chris's own mouth is that they met while
like,
Chris was in prison.
Chris knows the shit they do is fucking weird, dude.
Now, I don't know if this was in a romantic way or just someone trying to help him when he got out. Nonetheless, he got the latter, and it's definitely someone trying to help him out, but this question is still up in the air if they're in a relationship or not. But one thing that's for certain is they spend a whole lot of time together. It's really hard to believe that anyone would put up with Chris enough to go to these conventions with him and everything like that, but I've thrown it out there before that it's possible that Flutter is just working with the Praetor, and they all know that they can make a lot of money if they keep Chris under their thumb, just have him doing live streams for them and everything.
Dude, even in this picture, like, look, she's like keeping that 2-3 feet of distance. She just looks so awkward, like she doesn't want to be there, like she's kind of doing a job. That's the vibe I'm getting from this picture. Like, yeah, they don't look like, you know, they're sitting here together and shit. She has to be working with the fucking Praetor group. She has to be. Like a fucking low-key handler or something, man.
So maybe it's a pay thing, but no matter what Flutter's intentions are, it didn't stop them from supposedly having a pretty good time at this convention. Like I said, there are videos out there of Chris asking questions at this one panel.
Alright, we'll try and finish this later, guys. Phil is on. That's what we're here for. Oh, shit, he just fucking hopped the fuck on? What the fuck, bro? Man, this motherfucker would be late to his own fucking funeral, homie. What the fuck? Ah. Jesus Christ, Phil.
The 10th of January, 2024, of course. I'm Darkside Phil. I'm not his evil clone. But now I've revealed to the world that I have an evil clone. You gotta wonder how many times he's been here in my place.
Bro, if Phil has an evil clone, this is the evil one, alright? The good Phil Burnell, he lives in Alaska as a woodcutter and a lumberjack. He builds houses for people in the Alaska wilderness, and he fishes and hunts. And he's a strong, burly man with a full beard and a fucking set of pets that would make a woman drop her panties, dude. That's the good Phil Burnell. But he's in Alaska, you know, he doesn't use the internet really. He just chills, he cuts wood, he has a sexy little Eskimo wife. And, you know, they're separated at birth. And we're stuck with the evil fucking Phil. Like, this is evil Phil, for sure.
Anyway, welcome to the show. And it has been an outstanding
Yeah, he has
week,
the evil fucking clone goatee and shit,
wow.
dude.
So much cool stuff going on. The continuation of awesome playthroughs. Of course, my year-end series that happened over the last 2 nights, which went really well. And DSP Throwback surprise launching out of nowhere. Also, other improvements and things that I'm looking to do on the channels that I'm getting your feedback on. So great stuff, right? And I honestly think that the best place to start, when you have a
Phil rocking the Tommy Hilfiger Chris Chan Deluxe #2, dude.
A lot of things to talk about is the beginning. So I think we'll talk about yesterday. All right,
that autism drip. Phil's autism drip is pretty fucking clean.
On the Level 1
I won't
podcast,
lie.
we discussed 2 key topics. Number 1, if I can find it, I think it was this one. Thumbnails. What do you think of the thumbnails that I've been using this year?
Bitch,
the thumbnails
we just
that I was
talked
using
about this
last
yet. You
year,
talked about
and
this
some
yesterday,
ideas and
Phil.
Potential for improvement.
Fuck you.
We discussed this at length, and in general,
we discussed this at length. So we're gonna talk about it again, bro. Go fuck yourself. Oh my god, I hate you, dude.
Feedback seemed to
Why
be,
do you
go
do
with
this to
thumbnail
me,
B,
Phil?
Because this one is specific to a part of something that happened in a playthrough. That picture will change every single part, dependent on a scene in the playthrough, but it still has the number of the part and the title of the playthrough. Some people voted for C, saying at least with C it looks a little bit more organized. And it's
He
easier
literally
to see the
talked
logo,
about this like
but in general,
for 20 minutes on the podcast
a lot of people,
yesterday.
at least live during the stream, seem to want B because they said B, you can see more of the picture. Okay? So right now, it seems like people are enjoying the new thumbnails that we've already been using because that's the style that, I say we because, again, you got to remember, it's me and others, you know, working together.
Bro, you always say we. Fuck you, mother. I say we because I have a team of people helping me out. Bro, this motherfucker uses we for his groceries, for his pet supplies, for his day out, for his 2 big bills, for the bankruptcy, for the tax man, for this, for that, for this, for that. We are doing good on support. We need to step it up here. We need to address this. And then he points at the members or the tips. Bro, and then the one time he wants to address the we bullshit, because I have people doing work for me. He always has motherfuckers doing shit for him for free for fucking years, bro. See, this is for Mike Klum, bro. This is all fucking like retcon bullshitting 5D autism chess that Phil's trying to do to make himself look like a normal, cool, positive, chill, affable fucking person when he's literally the fucking reverse of all those fucking adjectives, dude.
It's not just me. I make the content, but there are people behind the scenes helping me with all of this stuff. There's no way I could do all of this as a one-man show. You know what I mean? So I'm very grateful to those who help me so much. Thank you so very much to those who love the content and want to see it look better. I really appreciate that. The production quality this year is very good because of all this help I'm getting, okay? So,
because of all the help I'm getting. Not because you bother to do shit yourself. No, you need motherfuckers to sit here and do everything for you, and you don't even fucking give them $1 most of the time. Fuck you, man.
So far, you guys seem to think that B is better, and I'm going with that for now. But I'm open to feedback. Like, I did read video comments last night, and some people thought that C was better. It seems like it's between B and C. Like, you guys don't want just the one static picture that never changes. You like the idea of a picture that changes per part. And that's cool, I think. So, I will let you know how it goes right now. I guess we'll roll with B. The other thing we talked about was the titling of videos, okay? For years, people told me my titles were wrong.
Bro,
they
my
didn't
mouth
like how they
slipped
were, 'cause
so
I used to say,
hard there.
the name of the game,
I'm sorry.
play through, part number, and that was it. And people said, that's too bland, not descriptive enough. You need to change. You need to be more descriptive. So, a long time ago, I'd say maybe like 7 years ago or something like that, I started adding big descriptive blurbs in the titles of my video. So it would be like, Baldur's Gate 3 playthrough part 40, Phil talks to the Mind Flayer. That's what it would say. And people liked that for a while, but some people feel like that's a spoiler, and others have said, well, that's all well and good, but the problem is when you're actually looking on like the mobile app at your videos, we never see the descriptors. The descriptive, parts of that are at the end, and when you're looking at videos on the app, it just shows the beginning of the name. So you literally never see it. Unless you're clicking on each individual video, you would never even see what the video is about. And I was like, I didn't even think about that. All my methodology.
Stupid. See, that's what Phil should have been doing for years. Keep your fucking title somewhat simple. So when a viewer sees the title, it's like, oh, this is what I'm getting into. Chill Murray's just watching the podcast, getting high, and being stupid like always. Alright, and then you look at the description. It's like, yeah, dude, this is probably what I think's gonna happen. Who the fuck knows, right? I'm not doing this, I'm doing this, and blah, 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 blah. Like, that's where you want to see what's happening. You want to spoil it, not be spoiled it. That's for the fucking descriptions. But yeah, Phil in his titles would do shit that you should do in a fucking description and not the title. This is actually a clean fucking title for a stream, Phil. Alright, I'll give you that. Chill pod, because yeah, you're watching the podcast, right? This whole stream is just the podcast, and then he's gonna be sitting here being a fucking retard in the Underdark all day and Baldur's Gate 3. That's all you need to know. And then you get the fucking date, right?
My design comes from
that's good, Phil.
when YouTube was primarily
I can't
on
knock you for
computers,
that,
right? Before the vast majority of people started watching on mobile devices. So I didn't even think of it from that perspective. I'm like, holy shit, you're absolutely right. You would never even see those descriptors. So maybe I should change it up, right? So what we were talking about yesterday was there's 3 options. Keep it as it is now, which is just the name of the game, playthrough, part number, and the descriptor. Or we could do just name of the game, playthrough, part number, nothing else, forget the descriptors. Or we could now do part 40. Baldur's Gate 3 playthrough, so at least you see the part number first. Or the last option would be to put the descriptor first, so it would actually be like Phil talks to a Mind Flayer, part 40, bro, Baldur's Gate 3 playthrough.
Bro, you do this to yourself. Like, do this to yourself in the mirror or something, Phil. Like, talk to yourself in the fucking shower like a normal person. Stop this. Nobody wants to hear all this shit. This is fucking so crazy, bro.
Attraction. I'll give you a couple examples of what I mean.
Yo, look at his thinning hair. I just noticed that. That hair, bro. This little patch right here, it's going away. Soon, in the next 5 years, bro, Phil's hairline's going to start receding. He's going to start losing all that shit. And he's going to look like a fucking monk, bro.
So, for example, your most recent Resident Evil 0 video is currently
He'll be
called
forced to either shave his head,
Remastered, parentheses, 2024,
or rock the old retarded businessman
look.
look.
Part 9, hyphen, it happens, all in capitals with exclamation point. Bat Boss soft locks my game, no. Yes, that is the title of my most latest Resident Evil 0 playthrough part, okay? So, he says, this title is just a lot. There's unneeded information. It's overly explanatory. It makes it less enticing. It also takes a long time to read, which is very bad for a title. A better title would have been something like this. It happens, hyphen, Resident Evil 0 Part 9. That title is more enticing because it's short. It's snappy, it's relevant to what happens in the video, and it leaves a bit of mystery. Well, what happens? You'd have to watch to find out what actually happens in the video. We don't need to be told exactly what happens, and we don't need things like the platform, the year, or to be told that it's a playthrough. Remastered isn't needed because it's not in the title of the game. It's not really a remaster. It's an upscaled port. So I'm factoring in all this
Yo!
feedback, okay? So let me respond, because actually
I got
email
good
goes on. This is,
news.
by the way, if I get feedback like this, I love it. This is so important.
I got
that
good
get this
Chill
feedback from
Murray
viewers.
news,
This
dude.
allows me to improve. So thank
So
you
you
so much
guys
to the
know
person who sent
I
this
bought
email,
my
okay?
house,
So let me respond
and
to
it's
that,
being
okay?
fucking remodeled and shit.
The reason that I put things...
I just found out I'm fucking moving in March. Let's fucking go, bro. After like 10 plus years of couch surfing, homelessness, dude, and living in fucking garbage ass apartments, I finally fucking have a house. And it's getting worked on. And then my father-in-law is gonna like do the trim and shit like that. And help me fucking... He's gonna help me do the lawn. I don't need him to do that, but he wants to. Like, he's helping his little girl, his daughter. So he wants to help do the lawn. And he actually wants to, like, fix the trim on my house. And it's being fucking, like, you know, redone and shit. So I'm gonna have, like, all this new fucking shit all throughout it, bro. I'm so fucking hyped. So, like, today, you know, it's like, yeah, bro, for sure. March, everything's gonna be fucking done. And I'm fucking out of here. Moving on up, bro, to the east side.
Remastered.
Literally.
The format and all
Going
of that
to the
into
east
title
side of
is
town,
for a couple of
boy,
reasons.
where it's
Number
less
one,
ghetto.
Maybe the person who emailed me isn't aware of this.
Less cops
I've
driving
already played this
everywhere.
game,
It's all quiet, bro.
okay?
I'm so
I played
fucking
it 8 years
stoked.
ago. So if I don't put into the title 2024
All right, that's
PS5,
enough about me,
no
though.
one would
I'm
know
sorry.
that this is my modern playthrough of the game. And actually, if you just search for DSP Gaming Resident Evil 0, you're going to get videos from the original playthrough 8 years ago
Oh,
mixed
cool beans. I'm
in
still poor.
with videos from my modern playthrough, and you're not going to be able to tell the difference. That's why I put those
Like, I'm
specific things
destitute.
in
I
the
probably
title.
can't retire
Now,
at this point.
You're right. I do think that title is extremely
My
worthy,
life
but
savings,
I don't know how
my
to get around
wife's
that
fucking
problem.
retirement
If I'm
money,
putting in
bro. A
second
lot of
time years
money.
Later, how do you
Dude,
discern
I'm fucked.
from the
But I have a
original
house,
playthrough
so fuck it.
versus the modern one, right? Now, I just said, Joe R in chat just said, why don't you remove the original videos as you put new ones out? That is horrible. That is one of the worst things you could possibly do. When you remove videos from a YouTube channel, YouTube counts that against you. They subtract total views from your channel. Basically, they'll say, oh, well, since you deleted videos, they don't count anymore. So they'll subtract views from your channel, and that actually counts as a negative against your channel when it comes to things like channel rankings and search preferences.
Yup, it does.
Oh, I know. Because there were times where I had false copyright strikes against my channel, and I had to remove certain videos, and it destroyed my channel.
Yeah, remember? Dude, this is old DSP fucking lore, dog. And it's fuzzy in my head, but was it the Dark Side Phil channel? I think it was. But yeah, he had some fucking shit happen to him. And Phil, no, he was with Machinima. And they told his ass, yeah, hide. They didn't tell him to delete videos. They told him to private them, to hide them. He fucking deleted, dude. Like, I think fucking 40, 50 videos that had like hundreds and thousands of fucking views on them and shit. And it fucking put a big old fucking rock up Phil's ass, dude. It was funny.
Okay? So you definitely don't want to delete videos. Now you might say, well, why not just make them private? well, then no one can find the original playthrough. For a perfect example, right now, I'm comparing my original run to the current one. I'm watching videos from the original
delete
run
videos,
after the fact
bro.
and saying, well, how did I tackle
Unless
this
there's like
back then 8 years ago?
This is my advice, because I've had to delete videos. I've had to, dude. I've had to sit here and roll the dice, and it kind of fucked with my channel a little bit. So, no, it's true. I've had to sit here and delete like 5 or 10 videos that had almost like 10,000 fucking views and shit, bro. Like, and I wasn't panic deleting, but I had to sit here and really think and go, nope, I can't. I had a strike. I got a fucking strike, bro. And it was for saying the N-word. But looking back, I was like saying the N-word very angrily and shit. And I said it a lot. So, you know, I deleted every video where I probably said the N-word. And it fucked me up, kinda. But you have to do that sometimes. But, you know, fucking private them. Always just private them. If there's no serious TOS shit, and the YouTube robot, you know, could go through there and still fuck with you, yeah, don't delete your videos. You know, you get into controversy, shit, anything like that, just fucking private them, hide them, edit them. You can edit the motherfuckers in the fucking studio app and cut shit out. Cut out your oopsies and stuff.
So it kind of kills the whole idea of getting...
But yeah, you delete videos, you're fucking your channel, kind of.
You're shooting yourself in the foot, you see? So, here's the thing. There really is... I don't feel like there is no real full good answer. I do agree that Resident Evil 0 Remastered 2024 PS5 Playthrough Part 9, It Happens, Bat Boss Softlocks My Game, No, is insanely long.
Oh my god.
That's a terrible
We're skipping this. This fucking guy.
A staple piece of my content. I was using the word playthrough before it was mainstream popular on YouTube.
Oh my god, bro. We're smoking the Delusion pack today. Let's fucking get negative. Bro, I invented the word playthrough. I used it before anybody else. No, you didn't. It's actually a fact, bro. We could go on Google and do research, and in 5 minutes, bro, we could fucking refute this claim. What the fuck?
Every single series. And that's one of the things that you can kind of argue is that I was the person who really made the word playthrough way more mainstream in the gaming community. Everyone else was saying let's play, but I always said playthrough. And then all of a sudden, years later, everyone uses the word playthrough, right? So, I could remove playthrough, you know, but then the question is it a playthrough? Is it a walkthrough? Is it a let's play? And there's all different discernments between those things. I know you might not realize that, but you could, you know, a walkthrough and a playthrough are very different. If I don't specifically say that, then people might be confused, okay? So here's the thing, you know, I'm being honest. I agree with everything you're saying, but every single thing that I could take, if I take out Remastered, if I take out 2024 PS5, right? If I take out playthrough, it's basically taking away from interesting information that you really would kind of want to know. So I guess the question is, at what point do you decide that the sacrifice of less information is more in the case that more people would watch the videos and like it, right? So I guess we have to figure this out, okay? So let's continue on. Next up, a couple of examples you gave in your podcast, like Baldur's Gate 3 Playthrough Part 40, Talking with the Spore People, WoW Secrets Revealed,
Let's get fucking negative.
WoW Secrets Revealed of the Spore People, Baldur's Gate 3 Playthrough Part 40. You were correct in saying the first one isn't the best. The second isn't either. You're still including a bit too much information, so I suggest just Secrets Revealed, Baldur's Gate 3 Part 40. It's the same as with the revised Resident Evil 0 title. It's short, it's snappy, it's relevant to something in the video, and it leaves things to the imagination. At the end of the day, a good title is something that grabs attention, isn't too wordy, and still relevant to the video in some way, even if it's just referencing something funny that happened to you or a joke that you made. And that's the email, all right? So first of all, once again, thank you to the person who sent me this feedback. This is very important feedback that I need to know. All right?
You gotta send them feedback through a fucking email, bro. Get the fuck out of here.
Do we do that? Do we start...
Get out of here, bro.
Do I make it just like, for example, today in the first
DM
video...
me. Keep it in the DMs.
Baldur's Gate 3, right? Do I title it Friendly Mind Flayer, ? Baldur's Gate 3 Part 40. And that's the title. Or do I say Baldur's Gate 3 Playthrough Part 40, Friendly Mind Flayers, ? You know, or, you know, how do I do it? I don't know. We got to think about this. Right now I'm getting different feedback. Some people are saying just leave it like it is. There's not a good solution.
Oh,
Some people
fuck
are saying,
it, bro.
no, try
I'm
it.
using the
Try the
monkey
trim,
filter.
right?
Fuck this guy.
Views might get better if people don't see this giant bloat. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people are agreeing description first and name second. Okay? So, maybe... No, I'm definitely not labeling it BG3. Even I don't know what BG3 stands for. If I were just searching on YouTube for Baldur's Gate 3 and I see something that says BG3, I wouldn't immediately associate that.
Let's test that, Phil. Let's test that right now, okay? BG3. Boom. What's gonna come up? Oh! Baldur's Gate 3. Baldur's Gate 3, Baldur's Gate 3. Phil's fucking streaming. His stupid fucking stream. Baldur's Gate 3. 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 What else can we get out of typing B? Do it. Do it for yourself. Here, more fucking, this is shit I don't watch. Baldur's Gate. Baldur's Gate. The fuck? This is my stream. Baldur's Gate. Or wait. No. This is the homies. Baldur's Gate. You know, like, this dude's stupid as fuck. Everybody knows what BG3 stands for. If you're in the gaming community and you play games, you know it stands for Baldur's Gate 3. All right?
That's what it means. So that's too much of an abbreviation. That's crazy. Okay? So, all right. So maybe, what do you guys think? Do you think as of this morning, when I upload a video, I should rotate around and put the description first? I'm totally okay with that. If that's the case, if that's what you think, and you wanted to give it a shot. But I don't think everyone's sold on that either, right? Or I guess the other question is, all right, do I only do it for new games? Like, for example, when I start playing Like a Dragon, Infinite Wealth, and Tekken 8, and the story mode of Tekken 8 and stuff like that, then do I start titling the videos like that? Or do I actually do it right now in the midst of playthroughs? I mean, I'm 40 parts into Baldur's Gate 3, and if I change that, if I change it around now, is that going to be, like, distracting to people who
Bro,
watch
this is
the
actually,
40
like,
parts, right?
I'm starting to hear white noise in my ear, like a little hissing noise.
I don't know.
That's
Also,
what I know I
if
need to
would know what you're
skip,
watching,
Phil.
which is next. PS3 Troop says do a fake.
The little tumor in my
And they
head
had just
zapped
started
me
to
up.
look at my channel, and they said, just so you know, just as a newcomer coming to your channel, I can't make heads or tails of the videos. They all look the same because they all look like they have the same title on mobile, and I watch all videos on mobile. And I was like, wow, that's good feedback because I didn't know that. You know, I only see I'm looking from my desktop version, right, on my channel page, and I'm looking at how they appear on the channel page and in a playlist, or, you know what I mean? I'm not looking
this
from,
is only for Mike Klum. Phil's trying to set up his channel for the post-documentary renaissance that he thinks he's gonna get. Phil thinks after the documentary, bro, he's gonna get so many new people, and some people are finally gonna get he thinks this is actually gonna be a fair shake for him. I'm gonna have a bunch of new viewers, and I'm gonna have a bunch of new members, and there's gonna be people that when they come to my channel, I need my channel to look presentable. This isn't for the old viewers. This isn't for fucking me, you. This isn't even for Phil. Phil don't give a fuck. You know Phil, he doesn't give a fuck about nothing, about doing anything to improve his fucking shit ever, bro. This is because he's sitting here trying to think two steps ahead, right? And he's trying to fucking get his fucking shit together somewhat for any dumbass that comes here, think, oh yeah, this is a cool guy, I'm gonna check him out. The trolls, yeah, they are just mean people. Phil's a really cool, positive person. I'm gonna go give him a few bucks and hump for rumph, right? But then they're gonna fucking experience the fucking guy for themselves. They're gonna try to come up with an opinion that's against anything he's saying, a narrative, and they're gonna get banned, and they're gonna be like, what the fuck? Why did he ban me? for saying he was wrong about his opinion on a game he's talking about. You know, yada yada yada, dude. It's gonna be dope.
Mobile version.
But that's all
And
Phil's
realizing
doing.
how bad it can be over.
You know,
what I
it's
mean?
like a little kid trying to clean their fucking room before the parents get home. Because the parents, before they went to work, you know, it's like, make sure your fucking room's clean. Your room, it better be clean, you know, when I get home from work. And you're sitting there procrastinating, and you're all, fuck, my mom's about to be home in an hour. Let me try to clean my room, and you shove a bunch of shit into the closet, and a bunch of shit under the fucking bed, and in your drawers, you know? You know, you did it when you were a fucking kid. You try to clean your fucking room just enough to make it look clean, but it ain't really fucking clean. You just hid and shoved shit in different fucking places, bro. That's all he's doing.
So, let's continue to talk. I don't necessarily need to make a change right now, but I think this is a discussion we need to keep having every morning. And it seems like you guys are torn. You guys in the chat right now are actually going back and forth at it about what would be the best absolute way to do it. I'm totally open to changing it. It doesn't... You got to think about it this way. I don't watch my own videos. I make my videos. I don't watch them. So I really don't care at all about the title. I'm not going to be using the
yeah,
title
it
to
shows,
stuff
Phil.
out in my own playthrough,
It shows. It shows that you don't care. Yeah, you don't. I do. When I edit a video, Phil, before I upload it, bro, I actually watch it by myself. And I adjust the volume levels, and I do all this autistic shit if I have the wherewithal to do it. There's some days where I'm just like, fuck it, bro. I've been editing this for 8 hours. Fuck it. You know, deal with it. And I throw it out there. And so, yeah, I have some videos with a grip fucking of mistakes. But Phil don't give a fuck. And I like these moments when he kind of goes mask off. He says, I don't care. I just don't care, bro. You know, I just have the title, the thumbnail, and it's up to you to kind of figure the shit out, right? Your job is to give me money.
You know what I mean?
He don't give a fuck about his craft, dog. It's sorry. It's pathetic.
What's good for you? I want to make it.
Then he
so
asks you, do the work for me. What should I do? How should I do it?
Right now, if you're watching a playthrough, are you enticed at all to watch any particular video? Or are my titles just so crappy that you don't care? And you just click on whatever one, or maybe you just watch them all in order. But you know what I mean? So let's think about that. Now, here's another thing, and I didn't know about this. It was actually OP Boone, who, as you know, he's the person who actually has been posting up timestamps on many of my videos, generated by AI, okay? So, OP Boone posted up something fascinating that I'm not aware of, nor do I know if it's true or not. He says YouTube... excuse me, YouTube is implementing supposedly the ability where you can have multiple thumbnails uploaded for each video. Okay? Now, I have no idea if that's true or not. But he says what happens is you upload 3 completely different thumbnails. And then what happens is YouTube will randomly show one of the 3 thumbnails to the audience. So every time you see the video, you might see a different thumbnail.
Bro, that sounds so retarded. That sounds so retarded. How about you fucking do your job and do it the best you can the first time, bro? So you don't have to fucking upload 3 different thumbnails. How about you just do your fucking job and do it the best you can the first time, Phil? And not depend on other people to do it for you. Fuck you.
And I saw what happened to me 8 years ago. Guess what? A very similar thing happened. 8 years ago, I actually got there with Billy, not with Rebecca. And Billy only had a bunch of grenade launcher ammo, okay? So what happened was, I got there with Billy,
dude.
and I had the same complaint.
Coping over his garbage Resident Evil gameplay.
And wouldn't target the ball.
Come on, Phil.
Now, at the time, remember, I wasn't an interactive streamer. And so people actually left comments
That's
on
his
that
excuse. That's his excuse for all his garbage content from back in the day. I wasn't an interactive streamer. I didn't have you guys to, you know, hold my hand and to tell me exactly how to play the game instead of figuring it out myself. Bro, fucker sat here and bragged how he's a valedictorian and he has a business degree and how he's the smartest motherfucker. He could pick up any game, play it at a professional level. You have to understand. I'm garbage at games because I wasn't an interactive streamer. Now I have you guys here to pretty much, solve the games for me whenever my dumbassery kicks in.
Video.
Stupid fuck. He's a monkey, I swear to God. Phil's a fucking goddamn gorilla, dude.
You should have stopped playing the game. And instead of trying to beat the Bat Boss, you should have went online and researched Resident Evil 0. And if I did that, I would have known that there is a hidden mechanic in the game that when you're aiming at an enemy and you tap the bumpers on your controller, you'll change the auto aim to different enemies in the sky. So instead of aiming for the little bat, you can keep changing your aim until you finally adjust to the boss, and then you can shoot the boss. I'm serious, that's what the comments say. Like, it's my fault that the game has this weird hidden mechanic that's never explained. I'm supposed to just know this psychically, or I should have stopped and studied on the internet on how to play the game.
Bro, how about you actually pay attention to the things the game shows you and presents to you, Phil? Pay attention to the shit you're fucking doing. Do your fucking job, bro. You fucking idiot. Ugh.
Okay? So anyway, so I read that. I was like, oh, all right. So immediately, number one, that's going to help a lot because I can try to use that when I try to kill this boss again. But the other thing I didn't realize, you can leave the room. I didn't think you could. I thought that once the boss fight starts, you're stuck in that room. You can leave. So now what I can do, right? I'm Rebecca in my current run. I can go back to Billy and we can swap items. I can get more grenade launcher ammo. I think I have 2 acid rounds and a regular grenade as well back over in the conference room. So I should be able to backtrack and grab other items and put better ammo into my inventory so I'm not so reliant on just the shotgun ammo. And if I can hit that thing with 3 or 4 grenade rounds first and then switch to the shotgun to finish, I think I'll probably be able to beat the boss, okay? Because the problem was just using the shotgun, once the little bats come out, you can never hit the goddamn boss ever again. But if the first 3 hits are all grenade rounds, then it's going to have like no health left, and then I could just finish it with the shotgun. So I think because I was able to research my previous playthrough, I think I have unsoft locked myself and will be able to continue on with this run this weekend, okay? So there you go. Thank you for the feedback 8 years ago. Thank you for the feedback yesterday, because a lot of people were like, don't give up. Stay motivated. I think you can beat it. So I think we're going to continue on this weekend and continue with the playthrough. Okay? Okay. Last night,
I know it was
series. All right? And that went really well. Last night, great attendance, great support. It was both your viewers' choice best playthroughs of the year and my Game of the Year awards. And let me tell you, they were very different. DSP gaming, all in a row if you want to watch. It's about 4 hours. Dude, this game is fucking boring as shit. Why is it so boring? And I remembered, the whole game's like this for over like 12, 15 hours. That was my major criticism when I reviewed it. What took them so long to get to the good part of the game? What a bunch of idiots. The pacing is terrible.
Wow.
So now I'm not shocked that we're 7 parts in and the playthrough interest has fallen off, because my interest is falling off. Even watching my own fucking videos, I think it sucks. Okay? Now here's the thing. Am I going to stop uploading Final Fantasy 13? No. You guys asked for it for years. You're going to get it. The project is in full swing.
No one asked for it, Phil. Like 2 guys. Right? 2 people.
Rather than only make that channel the full-time Final Fantasy 13 channel, it's already begun, ladies and gentlemen. I put a sneaky secret video up last.
Oh my god, go fuck yourself.
Do I do that?
He's so... Hold on, I gotta turn off the filter, dude. Look how like self-satisfied and smug he looks, bro. Like he did something cool, bro. Like he did a wheelie on a fucking BMX bike, dog. Ah, this face cracks me up, bro. His piece of shit smug, his smug bastard ass bitch face, bro. I don't know why it cracks me up. You just want to fucking sock him right in the fucking lips, huh?
Right? Never.
That's
But
a
back
face
then,
you
it
just
was
want to
very
fucking
different.
kick,
I talk
dude.
about what's going on in my life at that point. I even talk about getting snacks and drinks. I show some of them on the camera that I actually have for that playthrough to gear me up for that whole weekend of playing the game or whatever. So I watched the video. I was like, this is fascinating. And by the way, it shows the old Xbox 360 dashboard, which is a classic, right? So I uploaded the video and I watched it back and I was like, wow, like this is so reminiscent of a different era. You know, today I start a playthrough, and usually when I start a new playthrough, we're over here. We're on the dashboard of a modern console. See it behind me? And I'm talking usually a little bit on the dashboard when we start, and then we boot the game. Or sometimes I just boot the game right up.
What is
he
going on
It was so
about?
different back then. You know, the style of creation and stuff like that. It was fascinating to me to see. I was like, wow, I totally remember this, doing this. And this is really fun. So I made the video live, and immediately the video started getting feedback. People were leaving comments. Oh my god, I totally remember watching this intro over and over.
Oh my god.
Because I love this playthrough.
Oh
and
my
it's so cool to have it back
god.
on YouTube 'cause it's been
People
gone for,
just
like,
told
almost
me
a
how much they
decade.
love it. They
And,
miss your
you know,
show.
reminiscent of a
What?
bygone era.
He's
Look
like
at that
Donald
old
Trump. I
classic
love it.
Xbox 360 dashboard.
Look,
And other people actually commented.
They're like, oh my god. We love the intro, Phil. Such a great intro. Amazing. Fantastic. We've been asking for this for years, Phil. And people were like, oh my god. Like, he's like Donald Trump, and I love it, dude. It cracks me
wow,
up.
this looks so much better. And you're right. If you remember, my old camera, right? When I used to record things, it looked like shit. Because these new videos have been upscaled and ran through AI, a lot of the issues with the blurriness or even
People
the
say
focus
that.
lines or the vibration, you know how the camera will it's been fixed.
I make the
So
greatest
I'm watching this, I'm like,
hotels,
this looks really good.
the cleanest
You know,
hotels.
it's only 5 minutes. It's not
Big,
even a gameplay,
magnificent,
it's just a preview.
beautiful
But it's a really
buildings.
interesting historic video.
A lot of
honestly.
people
it's
tell
like a
me this.
preservation project of this historic stuff that used to happen on YouTube. And so I released it, and already I can tell you within 12 hours, that's got more views than the last like 2 to 3 Final Fantasy 13 videos. Just alone, just uploading that, the intro. People are interested, okay? So, I made the decision. Starting tomorrow, my day off.
Get that white ass
My day
fucking...
off.
Get that white, gross, smelly, fucking gelatinous finger out my face. Bro, I swear to God, I wish this was like an interactive medium, so when Phil points his greasy finger in my face, I could just bite the motherfucker, bro. I'd bite the fucker's fucking finger off. I would. Get that fucker, stop putting your dirty hands in my face, Phil. I don't like that.
With the playthrough.
I almost feel like I could
Okay?
smell his
So
gross
tomorrow,
hand,
over
bro.
on DSP
Ugh.
Throwback, you're gonna see Red Dead
When he
Redemption.
points the shit
Part
in your
1.
face like that.
So you're gonna get to see the difference. You're gonna see this new improved playthrough of mine. Okay? So if you've been waiting for Red Dead Redemption, head over to DSP Throwback, subscribe to the channel, hit all your notifications on, because tomorrow you're gonna see Red Dead Redemption Part 1 over there. Okay? And then what I'm gonna do is every day I'm gonna alternate. So one day you'll get a new episode of Red Dead, and one day you'll get a new episode of Final Fantasy 13, and we're gonna go boom, 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 back and forth. Now, Red Dead is not nearly as long as Final Fantasy. In fact, we did the math, and someone said that Red Dead was 120 parts, the original playthrough. So if you do the math, 120 parts times 10 minutes each.
Oh my god.
Divide
Bro.
by
Phil!
60, that would be
Fuck
hours.
you, dude.
It's about a 20-hour long.
Oh my god. He's
There is
doing
other
math
content
and fucking
in there
algebra.
that we can also do.
Autistic
For
algebra.
example,
No.
there's the LA Noire playthrough. Okay? There's the Lost content that's not gaming related. Like I said, I believe I have a few different trips to like a Comic-Con and other things, some lost vlogs. I found lost vlogs in there that absolutely are not present anywhere on the internet. You can't watch them right now, okay? In addition to that, if you remember, Red Dead Redemption, okay, has both.
Fuck that. Phil's working these goddamn dent heads like they're Mappa Studios. Like, they have to crank out fire episodes of Attack on Titan on time. Like, Phil acts like he's coming out with episodes of anime with the most fire fucking animation. He has these fuckers breaking their backs, dude, in the studio. Fuck out of here.
Something very special here. And I absolutely think that everyone can make it to tonight's late night stream, should be here.
Oh, I'll be there, Phil.
Now, if you can't make it to the stream, that's perfectly fine.
I will
As you
be
know,
there.
I record everything that I do and upload it after the fact as an archive here on DSP Gaming. But particularly, I think you guys are going to enjoy being here live if you can make it here tonight for the late stream starting at 6:45 p.m. Pacific time. The stream should run the usual length of a normal late night stream, but this is kind of a very, very special event. That's all I'm going to say. And as I said last night on the Daily Wrap, this is going to be something...
Guesses in chat, guys. I want to see your guesses, bro. I told you guys I have 2 fucking guesses. 2, maybe 3. 3, like, my first guess, most probable thing that Phil's going to show us, he got donated a brand new PC. Brand spanking new. It has a new graphics card, all that shit. He's going to sit here and hook it up in front of you guys all fucking night. And we have to watch it. Number 2, I think he might have Mike Klum come on the fucking, on his stream, you know, for like a back and forth, you know, because they do talk. It's not out the realm to see Phil interact with somebody else, you know. Like, it could be that, but it's least likely in my head. Because the way Phil is about his schedule. But he's overhyping this shit. Phil's the kind of person, dude, the overhype, like, I'm about to build solar panels all over America, and he doesn't do it. Or like Trump, I'm gonna build a wall, a big, beautiful wall, and Mexico's gonna pay for it. Didn't happen. You know? Like, Phil sits here and overhype shit to get the fucking dumbasses super excited, and then our fucking dumbasses sit here, me included, sit here and speculate and shit all day. But that's the fun for us, right? So, that's number 2. Number 3, in my guessing wheelhouse, is a cat. Like, he got another cat, or something innocuously stupid like that. So, those are the 3 things. Because I'm sitting here like, what the fuck? Is Phil gonna sit here and show us and call it a special event, right? And overhype it like this? It has to be a new computer, or something doing that has to deal with the documentary, I think.
Very meaningful to me. So, if you can make it tonight, please do. If you can't, it's all good. You can check it out after the fact, but very special stream tonight. And that's all I'm saying. I'm still not spoiling. It's great because I keep watching you guys speculate of what you think it's going to be.
He loves it.
Everyone thinks this is going to be something different.
He loves it. That's why I hate speculating. It's so fucking autistic sometimes, and Phil loves it. I'm not gonna lie. Like, when we do divorce coin, health coin, this, that, and the other, there's a part of me, bro, that cringes out at our community and myself, because I participate in the gay-ass fucking shit, you know, that a sheltered DSP trolls do. Because, like, Phil sits here, and he's very narcissistic, right? And he likes that. They don't know. They don't know for once, these dumbass motherfuckers. Oh yeah, they have to sit here and just guess. And I'm not gonna tell them. And he gets all fucking smug and bitchy and fucking gay and shit on stream. Cause he likes it. Cause to Phil, it's us giving some form of power and control to him. He gets the kind of control that's happening in his life, and we just sit here and get to stew in it and speculate and point at shit and look fucking dumb when we release fucking pictures of fat fucking people that don't even look like Cat. You know? Like, Phil fucking rolls in this shit, dude. He loves it when we sit here and guess and speculate.
In the chat. And I'm literally not going to...
But I think I'm right.
Because that might give you a hint. I don't want to give you a hint. I want it to be a surprise. That's the point of calling it a surprise mystery stream, right? Okay. So I'm excited for tonight. I hope you guys are too. It's going to be a really great stream tonight, okay?
It has to be
You
something
heard I
very,
tricked you
very
at the end of
dumb.
last night's stream. Yes, I did. I did.
It has to
threats
be
and I fell
dumb.
for each one.
Like, Phil's getting off on watching not only his chat speculate, but he gets off on watching us speculate. You know, he gets off on me doing it, all of us, dude. Like, it's like a form of fucking control and power for this fucking guy. You know? Like, Phil genuinely does not give a fuck whether you like it or you care. He's just trying to rope in people to give him fucking money. He knows we're not going to give him money. We're going to sit here and point and laugh at him no matter what, right? So there's that part of me whenever we speculate over gay, stupid shit, even though I participate in it from time to time, it's like that part of me that's like, bro, this is so fucking cringe, dude. Like, Phil's just sitting here having a good old time watching us be fucking little retarded kids, guessing about his life, you know? He loves it. And that's why he goes, I'm not going to tell you.
Tomorrow is
I'm
my
not
day
going
off.
to
I will
tell
not
you
be
my
here.
little
I wish
secret.
you all the best. I hope you have a
Like,
safe and fun day. Keep in mind, you have a ton of things to get caught up on. Whether it's the Resident Evil 0 remastered playthrough, the Baldur's Gate 3 playthrough, the Sea of Stars playthrough, some random
But
Street Fighter 6 gameplay
I
that
am
did this week.
excited.
Maybe you're interested in the year-end series. You missed them. Well, there's
bro,
like 4 hours.
Tonight, I'm just excited to see if I'm right. Because you guys know me. That's when I actually fucking sit here, pull my pants down, I let my nuts hang, and I become a fucking little autistic asshole. And I smell my farts and shit. Because I like being right, okay? I'm a human being. You like when you're right. When you guess something and you're right. Yes. Shit, that shit feels good. It's like fucking crack in my veins sometimes, bro. So, like, I just want to see whether I'm right. I want to see whether, like, Phil just straight up overhyped and it's fucking nothing. Or if it happens to be Mike Klum, then boom, we're sitting here in the gold dust, bro. Bro, we're choking on gold dust tonight. So no matter what, we're fucking eating good tonight. Like, I'm fucking looking forward to tonight's restream. I am.
Content there to watch.
Phil better deliver something. Something,
on
man.
DSP Throwback, right? Get watch Final Fantasy 13 or see the premiere of Red Dead 1.
Hey,
All
what's
that's
up,
available
Andrew? How you doing,
for tomorrow. So, hey, go give stuff a watch. There's tons of content that I put out this week, that's for sure. Of course, remember, my React show over on DSP Reacts also happened this week. So if you like React-style content to clips, that's always going as well. So you could watch that. Now, on Friday, when I come back from break, it will be more Baldur's Gate 3. Of course, the very epic traditional Phil's Day Off segment of my Level 1 podcast to talk about what I did on my day off. I'm sure I'll have updates for you on titling and DSP Throwback. And then Friday night, we're going to do Friday Night Fights. I decided I'm going to do a stream of Dalsim to go back to, the swing of things with the characters that I'm good with. So we'll do some Dalsim on Friday night. Saturday, it'll be Resident Evil 0 Remastered, where we're going to unsoft lock myself, and by hook or by crook, and however it takes, we're going to beat that bat boss, all right? It's going to be defeated, and we're going to continue on with that playthrough. Tuesday night will be the continuation of Sea of Stars, okay? I said Tuesday night? I meant to say Saturday night. Why did I say Tuesday night? So Saturday, it is Resident Evil 0 Remastered and Sea of Stars. Excuse me. I don't know why I said Tuesday night. The other big thing you got to worry about, not really worry about, but look forward to, I should say, is I am going to do another Super Bowl event this year. Last year I did one, and people really loved it.
Schedule.
We just like to hang out and talk about particular topics. Consider becoming a member of the channel and getting all the benefits.
Begging for members.
Gifting some memberships to the community. That would be
bro, you sitting here at 1,055. Fucking shut up, Phil.
Amazing. I see some names who would definitely be accepting of some gifted memberships today in chat. So
yeah, I'm seeing some guys not wearing the Crown of Autism badge. You know, so yeah, they probably get a gifted membership. Hint, hint, hint. Bro, this fucking guy, I swear to God, fuck LeBron James, okay? Phil Burnell has to be the Kobe Bryant of e-begging. He's the greatest, bro. He has the best stats. He's fucking putting numbers up on the board every fucking day. Dude, what the fuck? Phil's out here doing the fucking most when it comes to e-begging. I love it.
Consider that. And of course, every stream I do, I try to hit at least the tier 1 tip
He be
goal,
sliding,
$50.
dude. He's
If
a
you hit it great,
mamba.
it's not a huge deal.
Phil's a
but it is
mamba
the
when
goal
it
that I
comes to
have.
getting the
Of course, if we hit
tips,
higher
dude.
goals than that, we'll have little true rewards like me putting on a silly hat or a vest or something like that. Okay? So, please consider it. Thanks in advance to anyone who contributes to my streams in any way. I really appreciate that, and you're the ones that allow me to make the content that I love and keep going, despite the fact that I am very independent and I don't take sponsorships, partnerships, paid promotions. You guys keep me going, and I really am grateful for that, so thank you.
No need.
It's time for gaming news.
Phil Burnell with the begging fadeaway
favorite
for
segment of the show,
sure,
of course.
dude. From the
Let's just jump right
baseline,
in
dog.
for time constraints here. Hogwarts Legacy officially sold over 22 million copies, making it the most
I
selling
swear,
game of 2023.
fucking with Phil is actually like playing prison basketball, dog. He's Kobe Bryant, bro. You know, you got like me as a point guard. You got Duty as his fucking safety over there, dog. You know, you got all of us sitting here trying to fucking block Phil, dude. Then Phil passes the ball to OIC. Oh, bro. Then Phil goes to the goddamn corner 3 line, right? Passes it to Phil. Corner 3. Fuck. With a fadeaway, homie. Like, Phil's the greatest.
No one can dispute it. 100%. It is confirmed.
I almost want to make like a
NBA
NBA Finals highlight reel for Phil. It is greatest fucking e-begs like that. Just got 1,000 memberships, bro, and he begs for more. Fade away from the 3-point line. Wow, and he does it again. Phil Burnell. This is greatness, guys. All right.
Insanely disingenuous the games media are. That they pretend like Hogwarts Legacy it doesn't exist and isn't a good game when it's the best-selling game of the year.
Fuck Michael Jordan. We have Phil Burnell.
CES has been going on, the consumer entertainment, consumer electronics show.
Pillar. He is
showcasing all this kind
of
crazy stuff.
All right, you guys know I'm one of the biggest A-loggers in this fucking bitch. I am. Fuck it though, dude. Phil has to be not the greatest like beggar in history, but of all of human history. Throughout human history, there have been panhandlers, beggars, scammers, right? Like, there have been motherfuckers, bro, sitting here doing the best, dog. But then Phil Burnell comes through. 15 fucking years, dude, of literally not doing shit and making over 100 fucking thousand. He done made more money than anyone that begs for money in human history. He's made more money. He's fucking sat here and been the most successful. Like, bro, Phil should embrace that. I'm the greatest fucking beggar that's ever walked the earth. The greatest. Bro, fuck that. Like, he's the upper echelon of all this shit when it comes to asking people for fucking shit, dude. Like, bro, you can't even sleep on this guy for that. I get hyped. I want to give Phil a trophy. I want to make him a trophy for being the greatest beggar in human history. I want to send it to his house.
A game that I thought
I really do, because it pisses him the fuck off. He'll open it.
Getting a movie. Star Wars, The Mandalorian is going to get a movie, right? So I am not dedicated in following this, but it's weird because it's supposed to be consumer electronics, yet they've announced all these pop culture things at the show. Isn't it funny? Because isn't that what happened with E3?
Yeah, Phil's the goat, bro.
It was just supposed to be like technical.
It's probably the one time you sit here and you'll hear me like, I'm making fun of him, obviously. And then after a while, people realize that E3. Yeah, no, I actually kind of get a little hyped, dude. Phil is the greatest fucking beggar ever.
I think CEO is or CES is really weird in that way.
Dude.
But there's definitely different things you can check out. For example, one of the top stories from CES is they showed off more Suicide Squad gameplay from
I don't think no one's gonna top this fucker.
Every major game outlet covered it, and they all said that they don't like it. They're like, no, it's just a generic third-person shooter. It's not that unique or interesting. And the heads-up display for it is terrible. The entire screen is filled with like an energy bar here, ammo bar here, status bar here, compass here, comm information here, team stats here, objectives down here.
Oh my god, this guy. Phil just likes game
Hellblade 2, I think we've been waiting for.
Tell him where to go.
Like
tell him exactly how to do shit.
That's good. I don't know what
paint
aura history
is splashed. all over the place to tell you where to climb.
Anyway,
what's
so
able to be broken and all that shit.
My day off, but perhaps it'll be a good one. And what I'll probably do is try to get caught up on the news and cover it on my podcast. You know,
Jesus Christ, bro.
Sea of Thieves has been out for how many years? 5, 6?
Yo, Phil's actually like, I love this shit. Phil's just yapping his fucking shit off today, dude.
I mean, Sea of Thieves came out so long ago that I used to have co-op players who I would play with, and we played it together. You know how long ago that was? That was insanely long ago. I just don't get this weird mentality of console wars in 2024. Seriously, it's like, it's a 10-year-old outdated thing. Anyway, so yeah. All right, so there we go. Thank you very much for watching the news segment. And we're done. So now what we can do is we can head on to shout-outs and do a little bit of Q&A for the rest of the show.
Yes,
we start off on the YouTube side of things with absolutely nothing. We have no shout-outs for anything because there's no super chats, no memberships, nothing.
Sick.
So I don't have to shout anything out there.
Let's
but
fucking
I'll move over to the tip side of things. And it looks like the first tip of the day is a $1 tip from Playcool, who says, shout out to OP Boone for doing his stuff with AI. It helps a ton when it's time to catch up with your stuff. Much thanks for that, man. You are a wonderfully sexy beast. Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. You may be overstepping your bounds, and we may have to notify cancel culture that you're getting a little bit too friendly there with OP Boone. Watch it, Playcool.
What the fuck? What kind of fuck? This guy can't make a joke to save his fucking life. What the fuck? He's like, why did chicken cross the road to get hit by a car? Ack, 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 ack. Like, what? Dog? That was supposed to be a joke, Phil? That wasn't even a funny joke. And then people are chill. Phil isn't a Republican, bro. You're trying to, like, joke about cancel culture. Like, it's a fucking thing, dude. Fuck you. You're literally the Teflon tard, bro. You can't be canceled, Phil. Shit.
I vote for the titles to remain the same.
What kind of fucking dumbass Republican fucking joke is that?
Big title. It'll be a pain to find stuff.
I don't give a fuck. That was a retarded ass Republican fucking joke. That's a joke you only hear from a dumbass Republican's head, dude. Right? Like a fucking redneck from the fucking swamp kind of joke. Oh, cancel culture. Oh, fucking dumb, dude.
We're creating a problem out of nothing. So Playcool is suggesting we keep the titles exactly the same. Seems like everyone has a different opinion on the title. It seems
You're
like
gonna cry and complain about cancel culture. You're a fucking
and it
Republican.
Seems like on the titles, nobody agrees.
Because you be saying and doing fucking retarded fucking shit nobody likes. And then you get banned. And then you want to cry cancel culture. It's fucking weird.
You know,
Republicans be fucking canceling motherfuckers all the time when they get the shot, dude.
And see if it works or not.
I'll never forget how they did the Dixie Chicks.
And it bothers so many people that
they wanted to kill the Dixie Chicks, bro.
Excuse me. I guess we'll see. All right, for now, that's all we got. So right now, let's do a little bit of Q&A in the chat. If you guys tag me in the chat, all right, I will do a little bit of Q&A for you guys. And if any other contributions come in, obviously I'm going to shout them out. Orange says if the name is in the thumbnail or it's obvious from the thumbnail, you don't need the name of the game title first. Hawkey says, are you going to upload the entire Raw live stream from this late stream? Myself and other Europeans would probably like to see the entirety of this mystery experience. Yes, I've already said as much. Don't worry. Everything I do on YouTube, I record and I archive. You don't have to, I mean, it would be awesome if you were there live, but you don't have to be there live. You'll still be able to enjoy the mystery stream even if you're not there live. I'm just saying, this is something that I think people would want to be there live for if they can make it. So there you go. Smiling Jasmine, I had enough of you and don't come back. Really. You're just so obnoxious. Goodbye. Okay.
Lord Kanye, Phil did not outlive Matt Pat. Okay? You know what Matt Pat did? Matt Pat took off their 6 shooters, bro, and their cowboy hat, and they put it on the fucking coat rack, got on their horse, dude, and said, it was fun. I'll see you guys later. But till then, it's just a theory, right? Then he fucking goes, yeah, and he rides into the fucking sunset. He didn't get canceled. He didn't get banned, right? He didn't sit here and fuck up and lose his fucking prominence on YouTube. Dude, he did his fucking thing for like 13 years. I'm done. I'm retiring. That's not Phil outliving Matt Pat. That's Matt Pat hanging it up before he fucking fucks up or something, right? Like, he knew when to call it quits. Not Phil. Phil should have been done fucking hung up his fucking shit. Run off into the sunset while he had millions of dollars and shit. Nope.
I've only
Phil
explained
thinks he
3
can
days
do
in a
this
row how I
forever,
post
dog.
things and it affects me, and you're still here saying the same stuff, so goodbye, don't come back. Okay, Spidey says, do you have any retro games planned for the summer? Nothing yet. Listen, I have so much going on in my life, I don't have time to plan 6 months ahead. I don't. When we get to the summertime and there's downtime and stuff, we'll look into it. For now, you know, we got to work towards January, February. I'm working on DSP Throwback, DSP Reacts, DSP Gaming, and a documentary all at the same time. I can't think that far ahead, all right? But we will get there eventually, okay?
Phil be talking about this documentary like he's helping, film it. He's actually, like, behind the camera. He's actually helping, like, edit it and all the hard work. No, he's a subject. All he has to do is sit there and talk like he always does. Oh, yeah, I was born in 1982. There's lead in the water, and my mom dropped me, like, twice as a baby. Ack, ack, ack. That's why I act a little stupid sometimes. And then you cut to Linda, like they're gonna film Linda. Phil was always a special kid. He was very particular about the food he ate. He would put up a fuss if his food touched on the same plate. He was always kind of difficult, but we knew he was special. I always knew my little man Phil, was destined for greatness. And then it cuts to Phil. Yeah, I always loved hanging out in arcades. And then it shows Phil walking into a Dave & Buster's all slow. Him putting quarters into a machine, playing Street Fighter, and doing his fake generic smile and laugh. All in slow motion. That gay TLC Netflix editing and shit. It's gonna be dope.
Alright.
I'm so excited to see how edited it is,
Cool Spot says
they're gonna, like, follow Phil through the shit he does. And they're gonna, like, highly edit it like TLC. It's gonna be so sick.
Yeah, of course. Keep in mind that I came from Connecticut, and Connecticut and New Jersey and New York State are the 3 major states in the United States that have the highest concentration of Italian Americans and that kind of cuisine. Authentic Italian American cuisine, right? So for me, leaving that, I don't have that at all out here.
Bro, shut the fuck up, Phil. I have a culinary arts degree, and I studied the fucking mother sauces, French cuisine, baking. I know more about Italian cuisine than a fucking Italian American, bro. Dude, my family jokes, bro, I fucking should have been in the Sopranos or some shit. Because all I do is eat Italian food and cook Italian food in my house. I love cooking pasta, sauces, salad dressings, all that shit, homie. I'd be out here. Dude, this motherfucker putting fucking 2 cups of fucking sugar and some tomato sauce. This fucking guy... Yeah, the East Coast, it's not just New York and New Jersey and Connecticut, right? It's like the whole fucking East Coast of the United States that has the highest concentration of Italian Americans, and that's because, those were the original fucking states, bro. So yeah, Irish people, British people, Italians, fucking all those motherfuckers from Europe, bro. Those are gonna be the states you get the highest concentration of those fuckers, bro. Those are the states they could only go to. Then America got bigger, right? And people expanded. And then people from Mexico, South America, and, that's when you got Asian people coming to America. Once America had California open, we owned that shit. We owned the West Coast. That's when you saw Asians come over. That's why on the West Coast, there's a higher concentration of Asian people. Where on the East Coast, you have, Europeans and shit like that, bro. It's where you are and what the fuck's going on in a certain point in time. But, God, I'm sorry. I fucking went off. I hate him. He's so fucking uneducated. He's an uneducated fucking monkey, bro. He really is.
I have not had a single piece of truly authentic Italian pizza since I lived here.
Anyone
There's
could
one
cook
pizzeria that tries to
authentic
emulate New York
Italian
pizza,
food.
and they're in downtown
Anyone
Seattle, and a piece
can.
of pizza costs
If you
$9.
know how to cook, if
Not
you know the
exaggerating.
recipes and shit, anyone could cook it.
So because of that,
Dude, a tribesman in Africa could sit here, learn an Italian recipe, right? If you give him the ingredients and the shit to cook it with, he could cook a more authentic Italian fucking dish than Phil or an Italian-American person, bro. Like, I hate that shit. Pisses me off.
Is there good pizza out here? There is, but it's nothing like authentic East Coast pizza. So, when I went back to Connecticut in 2019 to visit my parents and to get married when I was there, we had the authentic food, we had the pizza, and we went to an authentic Italian restaurant, and we got a giant spread for our wedding dinner, and it was absolutely amazing. We'll always remember that because it was so good, but there's nothing else like that out here. There's nothing
Cool
authentic,
beans.
so until I go back.
Cool beans. I know I didn't articulately explain immigration in the United States, but your explanation, Cool Beans, is the East Coast is closer to Europe. That's why there's a lot of Europeans. You know how retarded that fucking sounds and is, bro? When I'm literally telling you, like, bro, we didn't even own all of America in the 1700s or even the 1800s, bro. So you couldn't just sit here and immigrate all over the fucking North American continent, dude. You're stuck to the fucking East Coast. Right? And then we sat here, did the fucking Louisiana Purchase, and we sat here, had the fucking Mexican wars with Mexico. We own Texas and the rest of the fucking West Coast, right? So we own the rest of the country. So what immigrants do we get on the other side of the country? We get Asian people. So, like, yeah, you're not wrong, but I'm not wrong either, bro. And for you to just, it's closer to Europe. That's why. That's fucking stupid. And not actually fucking being elaborate about what the fuck is happening in history in the country and the country opening up and why people immigrate to fucking places, dude. Like, come on, dog. We can have a discussion, but don't call me uneducated and then say, oh, the East Coast is closer to Europe. Yeah, stupid, it is. Like, come on, bro.
Now, when will I go back? I have no idea. Would I ever go back? Maybe. Of course, it's going to be expensive as shit.
Like, come on, you're not wrong, bro, but like, come on, come at me a little cleaner than that, dude.
So imagine if I had planned like a
They're calling that fucking shit I said's uneducated. Yeah, what you said was pretty uneducated too.
Maybe I would go back another
right?
time,
We're both fucking stupid. Let's educate each other and fucking learn, dude.
Play Cool says, with Baldur's Gate 3, before the point of no return for Act 1 comes, be sure to do meaningful content with Lae'zel and the Mountain Pass. Alright, we haven't even gotten to the Mountain Pass yet, so I don't think we have to worry about that too much. Battle Duck says, you convinced me. I will wake up at 4 a.m. to make it to your stream. Well, I wouldn't do that. I'd sleep and just check out the stream after. Eternal A-Bomb says, I cannot wait till Granblue Fantasy Relink in a few weeks. Are you going to check out the upcoming demo? It's a Dragon Quest meets Nier Automata. No. There are way too many RPGs coming out in a short period of time. There's Like a Dragon Infinite Well. There's the Granblue game. There's Persona 3 Redone, or Remaster, whatever it's called. And there's Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. That is insanely stupid. And I'm sorry, I don't know who's at fault here, but you cannot have 4 insanely good quality but lengthy
Aims
RPGs
were cool. Me and Cool Beans were cool, dude.
Cannibalism. There is absolutely
we should be able to have discussions, call each other stupid and shit like that, right?
Cannibalize each other. And there's no way they're all going to sell
well. It's
well.
not personal.
So what's
I
happen
don't really
one
care.
Or two will do well,
but that's how we learn.
Poorly, and then you're going to hear.
So I don't know everything.
Oh,
neither does Cool Beans.
Why did our game not sell well? It's such an amazing game. It must be the games industry just doesn't get it, or the journalist. No, it's because you all released your games within a month. No one's going to buy 4 100-hour RPGs in a fucking month. Are you out of your mind?
Agrees with
That's stupidity. It doesn't make any sense at all. Even me loving that style of game, there's no way I'm buying all 4 of those. And the one of all of those 4 franchises, right? The one that I wouldn't buy the least chance would be Granblue, because obviously Final Fantasy VII is the biggest of those 4. I think we can all agree it's going to have the most hype around it. Like a Dragon, I absolutely love. I've played almost the entire franchise.
Cool Beans, I'm definitely down.
And then even if
I have a debate about like American history and shit like that.
Version of Persona
And we
3
could sit
now
here and
play like a modern
educate each
Persona
other
5.
and have a back and forth.
Why would I
You
pick
know I'm
Granblue?
down for that.
You know what I mean?
But
They
we'll do that
fucked
on Phil's
that
day
game
off
should
if
not
you're
be
down.
coming out during
For
this time
sure.
period whatsoever. They have completely
Go grab your
shot
musket.
themselves
No,
in the
fuck
foot.
that. I'm grabbing an
And I think you're
axe,
gonna see
dude.
this. This is what's
And my
gonna happen.
bow and arrow.
Is that a few of these games are gonna underperform, and we're gonna have to hear about, oh, it's the RPG crash of 2024. No, you just all released your games in 1 month. What the hell were you thinking? This is not a quick platformer game you can beat in 2 sessions. These are games that take insane amount of investment and time. You can't have 4 of those games at the same time. So, I think they fucked up. I'm being honest with you. I'm not saying the game's bad. I think they fucked up. These game developers need to look at the entire spectrum of games that are releasing and strategically time the releases.
That's why I love
I'm
you
saying
guys.
in the games industry.
That's why I
okay?
love the Bacon Social Club.
It's maybe
bro.
70%.
We're talking about
the quality
fucking
of your
history.
game.
What the fuck? Dude, I swear to God, there's a few times a year we end up just talking about the most irrelevant fucking shit. Oh my God, I learn things and we have like actual cool conversations. I appreciate that. It makes me feel sane. It makes me feel alive and human. You know, just not like a detractor troll guy. Thank you, guys, for being human beings in my chat. Really. You know, disagreeing with me, having discussions about other shit. Phil don't like that, but I do. Always do that, please. You know? We need to have more of that.
It's 50% about the quality of your game.
But god damn it, bro. We always end up like
and 25%
so far
of your
fucking on the
success
other
is
side
timing.
of the planet.
Because you can have a great game with a bunch of hype behind it, and if it releases at the wrong time, no one cares. So there you go. I received a $20 tip from 1 Minute Man. If you have a scroll of gaseous form, I do believe I do have the scroll of gaseous form. Someone can be transformed to pass through those small holes and cracks, etc.
I love
The disguise
history, bro.
self-spell
I'm a
can do
fucking
the same
history
thing and
nerd.
much more, very useful. I
I'm
don't
not
have
like
the
you to
disguise self-spell. I think I had the ability.
An educated person in history. I'm not gonna sit here, oh yeah, I'm so smart.
But I do have a few of those.
I like reading
scrolls of
and
gaseous
researching
form.
history, getting high,
Although
and
I feel like in
learning
real
shit,
life I'm
dude.
an expert on
Especially as I get
gaseous
fucking
form.
older.
So maybe I don't need a scroll.
Because it
in
helps
real
you,
life.
you know, kind of come to.
But maybe
It helps you
perhaps,
cope
in
with
the
the
game,
shit
the
you're
characters
going
aren't
through
as,
today. Like
as
we're
experts at it
going
as I
through
am.
history right now.
So there you go.
know?
Thank you for the tip. And
So
thank you for the
I
tip.
don't
It's a
know.
tip within a
Learning
tip,
about history
right?
helps
It's a
you
game
cope
tip
with your life and the
an
things you
actual
see around you in
tip
the
tip
world and
at the
all
same
that
time.
bullshit.
And I really appreciate that. Thank you, 1 Minute Man, for your usual support of everything that I do. Cool. All right. So, what else would you guys like to talk about today? We have a little bit of extra time here.
So, you guys want to talk about the World War? You guys want to keep talking about world history while Phil talks about nothing? Let's talk about World War II, bro. That was probably the dankest fucking war in human history, bro. That shit was crack. It was so fucking lit.
Joel Loft says, Final
Dude,
Fantasy
America
Universe to end
fucking
February.
let all
We'll
the
wait till
nuts
that one
hang,
comes out.
dude.
I have no clue why they
Shit.
let Granblue be sandwiched between Persona 3
We
and Like a Dragon.
killed that shit,
I have
huh?
no idea. I mean,
We fucking
here's the
crushed
truth,
it.
I like
It was like
RPGs.
the
And
NBA
if that was
Finals,
coming out,
bro.
like, dead of summer, and
The
there's nothing
fate of
else
the
out, I'd
fucking
probably
future
try it.
kind of hung
There's
on
no
that.
way I'm trying it in the middle of those other RPGs. They're out of their mind. And especially they said Like a Dragon, Infinite Wealth is the longest in the series. The game developers warned reviewers, if you're guys who crunch to finish these games and do your review, you're going to hurt yourself with our game. It's so long that you're going to end up trying to beat it in like 2 days, and it's impossible. You're going to need like a week to beat our game, so stop with that. They actually warned journalists. So now imagine trying to play Like a Dragon. Oh, but I also need to play Granblue, but I also need to play Persona, and now, oh, look, Final Fantasy's out. You're never going to finish any games. You know what I mean?
Holy shit,
It's
sea
insanity,
monkey.
and it's the worst timing I've ever heard of.
Bro,
for
my
games. I don't know what's
grandma,
going on.
my grandma, these are one of the few fucking stories that I remember my grandma telling me as a kid before she got dementia and Alzheimer's. But she grew up in, you know, Chicago during Prohibition and the Great Depression, right? And back in those days, bro, like the gangsters, like Al Capone and all those motherfuckers, dog, they were actually in the trenches. Like, they sit here and hang out with the locals and give money and food to people and shit like that. And there's 2 stories my grandma told me. One, she saw Al Capone. Like, she was like, yeah, he was walking with a bunch of gangsters up the street one day, you know, up to a local, like, speakeasy. And that, like, she didn't interact with him. She was across the street, but everybody knew that guy, right? Like, Phil Burnell. And she was like, yeah, I saw Al Capone once. And then one other time, because, you know, it's the Great Depression and fucking she was, like, hungry as fuck. Dude, and she was like sitting on the fucking sidewalk, and this rich white guy was going into a building, and what did he do? He was eating an apple, and he tossed it into the garbage, and he saw my grandma sitting on the fucking street, so he went to the garbage, he took the apple out the fucking garbage, and he gave it to my grandma, and my grandma was like, that was probably the nicest thing I remember someone doing for me. And I remember, bro, he threw it in the fucking garbage. You know, it's like, bro, he threw it in the garbage and then, like, felt pity for you, gave you the apple. But, like, you know, I could put myself in my grandma's shoes and go, like, damn. Like, that's some deep shit, dude. But, yeah, my grandma saw all that crazy shit growing up, dude.
Community that you're part of.
Wild.
Right? How could you just be completely... Imagine if me as a YouTuber, I had no idea that any other YouTubers even existed, right? Oh, what are you talking about? Other YouTubers? What? Huh? You know, right now, what are the things we're talking about? Improving thumbnails, improving titles. Why? Because people are saying other people do it better. So I'll take in your feedback and let's improve. What these game developers are doing is saying, we're making our own game. We don't want to hear about nobody else. Neener. What? When are they releasing? Oh, I don't know what you're talking about. All I know is our game releases then. Like, what do you... No. You can't act like that. You need to know who you are in the climate, in the scheme of things. You need to be sure that what you're doing makes sense, or else you're gonna get eaten up. You're like a guppy in a river full of sharks.
Why? Why is he talking like this? Like he's some self-aware guy, and he had a good life and career, and because of trolls, that's why he has some difficulties. But he's still trying to pass off these nuggets of wisdom that don't mean shit, but he heard us say. Like, these are things that this community has yelled at Phil over the years, dude. You don't adapt with the... Yeah, Phil. You don't... Dude, he's fucking poop on the fucking street. He done got eaten, digested, and shit out, Doug. Right? He's a piece of fucking shit that refuses to dry up in the sun and turn into white fucking hard rocks and shit, bro. Like, he just refuses to fucking die. And he's been dead. He's the Walking Dead. If you read the Walking Dead comics, or you've seen the show, you know how Rick, he would do his fucking big speech, dude? They're the Walking Dead, not us. Or what did he say? We're the Walking Dead. In the beginning of the series, he said, we're the Walking Dead. You know, Phil's the Walking Dead, bro. He really is.
What are you thinking? Anyway, hold on. Abdullah says Resident Evil 0 on PC runs at 120 frames. Well, there you go. That's amazing. I think a lot of games on PC have unlocked frame rate, right? Fed Rogers says
no. No.
Acquired map pat announcement during the
No. Bro, especially if they're fucking 1-to-1 console ports on PC, they lock us to 60 fucking frames, bro. Like Spider-Man, Miles Morales, I think you're locked to 60 fucking frames. It'll break the game, I think.
Stream?
No. Huh? Spider-Man, you're not locked.
Oh, you're saying that I bought out
But there's so many console ports, you're just locked to 60 fucking frames.
How did you find out?
You can't really unlock it at all.
How did you find out that MatPat is starting a whole new theory series here on DSP Gaming? Of course, it's my biggest acquisition ever, right? William G. Re-upped his membership for 3 months. Says, hope you're having a great week. Indeed, I am. It's been a very good week, actually, William. So thank you for that. I hope you're having a good one, too. Sarah says, isn't you playing Baldur's Gate 3 now, months after release during the hardcore gaming period, proof that if a game is good enough, it will be successful?
No, it's true. The human eye can't really perceive movement past 60. It's almost as fast than your brain and your eye can make those connections, right? But here's the thing. The higher your frame rate, the smoother the gameplay is. Like, that's pretty much what happens. So yeah, you can't really, like, after 60, dude, you can't really perceive, like, these frames at a great fucking, rate like you could below 60. But, like, past 60, like 120, bro, 250, like, my monitor is a 250 hertz monitor, both of these. And all that does is make the gameplay super fucking smooth, dude. There's no ghosting, there's no trailing, there's no motion blur, there's no lag, yada yada yada. Like, it's smooth. As if, like, in the real world, I go to pick up this soda can. I don't see ghosting in my hand at all. It just looks more natural the higher the frame rate is. And then there is a certain point where it looks unnatural, but that's for movies and TV shows and shit. If you've seen a movie or a TV show at like 60 fucking frames, it looks weird. It looks fucking awkward. Like, everything and everybody is moving more stiff, but faster in a way. So, like, that's why 25 to 30 frames is good for movies and TV and shit. Because, like, 60, things look a little weird with actual human being looking things and human looking environments and shit. Because the human eye can't, like, really perceive things naturally past 60. But for games, bro, it's all artificial. I don't know the science. I'm not a fucking scientist. So, yeah, I know I sound retarded and I'm probably wrong. But I'm just going off what I know in my own experience, and I'm taping them together to say this garbage. Fucking, when you play a game, you could tell, it's animation. It's all these, like, set frames, set animations and shit. That's why, like, in a fighting game, I tell people to learn how to frame read, animation read. Because you play Street Fighter, right? You can see when someone takes a swipe at you for a throw, and you can almost see it frame for frame. Every 5 frames, you can see, like, I'm reaching out, I'm swiping at you, I missed, and then you reset the fucking animation to the neutral. Like, everything is more precise and set, where you can just see things more obviously, right? And then, when you up the frame rate, things just look more natural and play more smoothly. Like, in an FPS, bro, like, you don't feel that lag. Like, when you run behind a wall, right? And somehow it's like that last bullet clips your back. You're just like, bro, I was already behind cover. It's like, no, everything just runs smoother. You can almost see your opponents, bro, before they do something, if you know how to frame read good enough. That's why the pros and all these streamers, like, they emphasize having a good monitor, high frame rate, a high refresh rate on your monitor and shit. It just makes everything look smoother and crisper. And sometimes you can see your opponent do something a millisecond before they're actually perceiving it on their screen. I don't know how to say it really. I'm not that, like, literate, right? We'll watch a video like Shroud. Shroud's one of my favorite fucking streamers. Like, back when I was a PUBG streamer on Mixer, I used to watch so much Shroud, and he did a video with someone where they explained how, refresh rates, correlate the frames and how it looks on a monitor and how it helps, like, pros like him, in FPS games and shit. I'll try to look for that video. We'll watch it.
I don't know what
we'll
you
watch
mean
it
by
before
that.
I hop
I don't
off,
think
actually.
that in the game is
because it's
successful
very
against the gaming,
interesting.
it's evidence that a game is good. I'm just being honest. I'm a small-time dude, and, a lot of people want to see me play a game, and I played it when I had a chance. I don't think that's representative of anything. We're talking about big-time sales in the games industry. We're not talking about success of a playthrough on my channel. That's that's like complete different comparison, right? Hawkey says Dragon's Dogma 2 comes out in March. The lineup for this year is already insane, and RPGs are all in the first quarter. Yeah, you're right. What's for dinner tonight? I think we're having tuna casserole. What's my favorite food? I don't have one.
What's up, vulgar display of
Matt says,
pink?
glad to hear you have a great week.
Fucking love your name like always.
Let's see here. I got a $1 tip. Strange you didn't list any of the 2 Yakuza games, Armored Core or Assassin's Creed.
No, but I'm gonna try
any
to
of the 3 videos
find
that
that
you
one
made.
video.
Why
It's
would that be
very
strange?
fucking fascinating, dude.
Like a Dragon Ishin
If
is
you're
technically
interested
just a
in
modern
frames
version
and
of an
shit
old
like
game.
that.
It doesn't really rank for
You know,
me.
you're
It was
kind of a
alright.
gaming nerd.
Like a Dragon Gaiden was good, but again, more like a filler game, not really a full-fledged Yakuza release. I mean, that's why they sold it for discount and also put it on Game Pass. The story is very short, and everyone knows it's basically a bridge game between the last Like a Dragon and the next one. So it doesn't really need to be recognized as an outstanding game. It was good, but it definitely didn't like it. Like, I would definitely say other Yakuza games are much better than that, right? So it's not going to rank for me. But it wasn't disappointing. It just wasn't amazing. Armored Core I really liked, but did it blow me away? No, it didn't, honestly. It was good. It was a solid experience, but it also didn't really like, oh my god, I can't believe how good this franchise is, and I can't wait to play the next one. It's just like, nah, it was all right. I enjoyed it for what it was, so it didn't blow me away, but I didn't hate it, so it's not disappointing. Assassin's Creed, again, like, you know, these are just kind of meh games. And great game so far for me. Would Baldur's Gate 3 possibly move to night streams? I just said as much, 90s guy. I said I'm not sure what we're going to do. It may initially, for the first week or 2 of the other new releases, go to night streams, and maybe it goes back to day streams and we alternate. I don't know. Here's what I found. People get disappointed when a game is always in one slot and it alternates because they can't attend both day and night streams. Like, what I found is a lot of my audience can do day streams and a lot of my audience can do night, but there's very few people who can also do day and night alternating. So there's been game playthroughs that I say, okay, today's going to be a 3-hour stream, but then tomorrow it's going to be a 2-hour stream at night, and people are like, no, we can't be there for that because you keep changing the time of the stream. So it seems like once it's established as a certain time slot, you want to try to keep it that way, but there's exceptions, like Baldur's Gate 3 will have to move at some point. And the question is then, if we move Baldur's Gate 3 to a night stream, do I just keep it on night stream?
Q&A is so fucking garbage.
Oh, really? They said they get to work on that one after Outlast Trials? Then why are they even making Outlast Trials? Just fucking make Outlast 3. What? That is stupid. That sounds really dumb. I thought Outlast Trials was Outlast 3. It's not? Why do they do this stupid things? Ay, 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 ay. Alright, anyway. Any last minute stuff, guys, before we adjourn for the day? That's really stupid. No wonder. Maybe I'm just going to skip it entirely then. If it really is just designed around multiplayer shit, then I might just skip it entirely. It sounds to me what they're trying to do. They're trying to become one of the memeable games, right? All these co-op survival horror games. Oh, there's all the rage. So let's just make one just like that.
Oh, Phil.
Trailblazer says, when will more retro games be back?
People like to have fun, Phil.
When there's time.
People make
right?
games for those
now,
people, Phil.
We actually were playing a good variety of different games, but people wanted to see some of the missed games from 2023, and that's when I started Baldur's Gate 3, and that's when I started Sea of Stars, right? Resident Evil 0.
Bro, you didn't start playing Baldur's Gate 3 and Sea of Stars because people wanted you to play them. People begged you to play both those fucking games, Phil, for a month since it got released, and you said, no, these wouldn't fit me or my streams or my streaming audience. No, and then you trash Baldur's Gate. Everybody's gonna forget about it once Starfield comes out. You sat here and trash both these games. It's because you have nothing else to play, and you have to protect your ego, and you have to make yourself look like a credible gaming guy on YouTube. It's the only reason why you're playing these fucking games, bro. Fuck you.
Definitely a retro game. So you've got one in the schedule right now. But
I
always like to do variety,
yeah,
so
bro.
always,
I'm playing them
possibility.
because
when
my
there's too many new
customers
games, then we
want
gotta
me
juggle
to
all the
play
stuff I
them.
can
Like,
do,
no.
You know. Parasolo says, well, you think Wolf Among Us will get delayed another year? Probably at this rate.
Doesn't give
Never
a
getting
fuck
information
what they
about it, I
want,
wouldn't be
bro.
shocked. Outlast Trials is a prequel to Outlast 1. Oh, I didn't know that. Will I play Gollum or Rise of Kong? No. Neil Smith says a show where exchanging memories and stories may maybe try a game you haven't played. That sounds like an interesting show. That sounds like a really interesting show for DSP Throwback. Sure. Imagine that. Maybe like once a month we do a special stream where we just reminisce about the past and, you know, maybe jump into a retro game or something like that from the Switch, you know, like Switch Online or something. Yeah, I would love that. That would be right up my alley. Sure. Exactly. My Ruin says chasing trends. Games take so long to develop. By the time that a game comes out, the trend is already dead. You're absolutely correct. That's what it sounds like is going on with Outlast Trials. Joel Loft, you're welcome. Joel Loft is just saying, I appreciate you replying to my questions. Always, man. Always. All right, guys, here's what we're going to do. End the show, because I got to use the restroom. And then jump into Baldur's Gate 3. All right? So thank you all. What a great podcast we had today. Tons of topics.
All right. We're not going to watch Baldur's Gate 3. I'm sorry. I know some of you guys probably want me to restream it. Maybe Friday. It's a hard maybe. Phil ruined it. Like he does every game. He actually ruined Baldur's Gate to a point I don't want to watch him play it. And he did it on purpose. You know, he's reading guides. He has people holding his hand. He turned on karmic dice. Everything's super easy for him. There's no moments of him actually having to, like, figure things out for himself. It's super boring. And the last time I restreamed it, I nodded off twice. I actually did. I'm pretty good about hiding it, but I did. I fucking sat here and fucking, like, caught myself falling asleep 2 different times, and it's just like, no, you know, it's too messy for even me. I'm not gonna do that to you or myself, bro. You know, it's not worth your time or my time, so we're not gonna do that on my channel at least. I'll try Friday. I will try. Then that's a maybe even. So, you know, you slide through here Friday, I might just be like, bro, I ain't gonna watch that shit. Yada yada yada. So, but tonight we are gonna be here for Phil's stupid special event announcement, bro. I feel fucking retarded for falling into Phil's ploy, right? But fuck it, man. It's the vortex. There's always something happening. We gotta be here for it. Because things do be happening, right? Even when you expect the worst, the best shit will happen. And because, you know, you'll fall for the trap. Oh, Phil's just gonna sit here and do nothing and hump for us. It's like, no, I'm not gonna fall for the trap of not watching it or watching it. I don't know. I don't know Phil's game, right? But it sounds important enough for us to be here. So the Bacon Social Club will fucking be open. And before we hop off right now, since we were nerding out about frames per second and all that good shit, let's watch this. So Shroud, yeah, Shroud did a video. It was with Linus Tech Tips. And yeah, it was 4 years ago when they did this video. And I don't know if Linus is going to sit here and block my stream or fuck me up. So I gotta be a little careful here. We're gonna skip through it and hopefully we catch some shit, you know, that refutes Phil. Oh shit, we got the monkey face on Linus. I don't hate Linus. We're not doing
all the games that you know today.
I understand I'm supposed to be representing a certain class of gamer. You told me it was probably the best of the best.
The technology enthusiast class of gamer.
Someone who builds more gaming computers than actually plays video games?
Yo, what's up, Barrett? Dude, you're never here enough. I don't see you enough to give you a tool wrench, but give me a few minutes, bro. I'm gonna make you a mod, because I know you. We know each other, dog. You're my Twitter brother. It's good to see you here, man. I like your animations, too. I don't get to tell you that enough.
Yes. We've got 5 different
Thanks
tests,
for sliding through,
and we're
bro.
going to run them until we start to see statistical convergence and we can be confident in our results.
Yeah, I know. I seen you on
Test
Bingo.
number 1 today is pure reaction time.
No, dude, thanks
Shroud
for finding
clicks
time
in order to indicate that he's ready for the
hang
test to
out
begin.
in the ghetto.
And as soon as it turns green, he clicks again as quickly as he can. This tells us his raw reflexes.
Do you want a Red Bull?
What about coffee?
Have coffee, but
So
just
if
have a
he
little bit of coffee before
sips
you
it at every
system.
stage?
Yeah, if you sip it at every stage, then
So this is a great discussion. Mike was hankering for a coffee, and we actually turned him down because we shot the tests out of order, and we've already done one without caffeine in his system. So now we're just gonna have to see, this is it, your biological steady state.
I'm slow. I'm sorry, I'm slow.
I need my Adderall. Shroud's like, bro, man, I need to go to the bathroom for 5 minutes. Dude. I could see Shroud, bro, sitting here crushing a pill of Adderall on top of his ID on the lid of the toilet, and then fucking just like snorting it real quick, wiping his face off, splashing water on his nose and on his face to make sure no powder or residue is showing in his nose. It's like, oh man, all right, let's go. Let's do these tests.
Yeah, I don't think for this test specifically, I don't think 60, 240, 144, I don't think it's gonna make a difference because the only time you feel 60 versus 240 is when you're moving around like so, and you can feel like the tear and everything, and it's just something that you're not used to. But when you're standing still, it's all the same. So.
Yeah, so no, dude, Shroud knows what he's talking about. Some of y'all, yeah, he's a corny ass fucking guy. Idiot. I have this monitor. Dude, what the fuck? This is my fucking third monitor. This monitor, I have it right now. I don't know what happened. Like, something fell on my monitor, but I have a line going through it. Like, right there. I'm looking at it, too. I have a little line going right through my monitor right there. And this is one of the best fucking monitors at the time. This monitor cost me $500-600 fucking bucks to buy, bro, when I got my PC. And yeah, it's so fucking gross. I fucking have a line and it's all fucking dumb. So I have it vertical. It's on my left, but I turned it vertical. This monitor's really fucking good. But I don't know how the fuck I broke it. And I have a line through it. So I just use it to read shit, and to put, garbage fucking, tabs and stuff, that I can organize.
So I don't think
it's very helpful.
In my mind, I know that it does not feel good, right? Because I'm on 60 and I'm like...
But yeah, this is a 240 hertz monitor. Yeah, I own this monitor. I have it. Fucking tapping it right now, bro. But this is one of the best fucking monitors you could buy a few years ago. It's a Predator Acer monitor, dude. If I remember correctly. I have to look. But yeah, it's a Predator, bro.
Ugh, this feels terrible, but I actually haven't done legitimate, stats and break it down, and, maybe I did get less kills. No, I haven't.
Wow. So... one of the things our audience asked us to figure out.
Vulgar. I don't have everything. I worked hard, dude.
And with that kind of consistency,
hey,
yes,
I can't.
Everything I have, I didn't beg for, right? And you guys didn't buy it for me. I worked hard, bro, and I saved my money for things I really want. I'm an impulse buyer, just like Phil. I'm an addict, just like Phil, bro. I'm no better than Phil when it comes to being an addict, right? But I have my wife in my life, and she is a fucking penny pincher, dude. And she's the reason why I have a fucking house. She helped me save, save money correctly. She sets the budget for her house. She sets the budget for her weed, all that. She's fucking very autistic, dude, when it comes to budgeting and saving money. And I'm so fucking grateful for her. I'm a fuck up, bro. I am. By myself. If I feel bad, I'm just like Phil about that. I'll never hide that. I always say I'm an addict, just like Phil. If I have a bad day, bro, it's like, bro, fuck that. I need to get high. If I have $50 in my pocket and I have a bad day at work, right? I'm probably gonna go and buy weed with it. Because it makes me feel better and it helps me get my mind off all my fucking personal issues or the things I'm going through. And it helps me put my head to the fucking ground and grind through till, the sunlight finally shows. So yeah, in my 20s, that was the worst I ever was with money, bro. I'd sit here and blow money on fucking coke, on ecstasy, I'd go to the club. I'd pay for people to go into the club with me. I'd buy bottles, bro. I'd sit here and pay for strippers. And I'd sit here and go hard, bro. I went so hard in my 20s. And, you know, I had my son. So, like, you know, I had therapy, went to rehab twice, had my son, fucking had all the consequences of my actions happen to me. And I've had to sit here and go, I never want to fucking feel like this again. You know, I never want to feel like homeless again. I never want to feel like, you know, alone, homeless, no money, you know, confused about where the fuck I'm going in life. No, I sat here, I got a fucking degree. I settled on cooking. This is all I know. This is all I'm good at. Yada, yada, yada. It's like I sat here and made concise efforts, bro, to make my life better so I don't have to suffer from my own fucking bullshit that I do sometimes, you know? But Phil don't have that wherewithal. He could sit here today and go, I'm streaming WWE champions. And people would still give him a lot of money. He'd still be able to have a good lifestyle, right? And he would be able to unshackle himself from the fucking phony and fakery that he did to himself. I have to pretend to not be racist. I have to pretend to not be toxic. I have to pretend to not like women. And this, that, and the other, bro.
Can't say that I'm sure.
Like, it's so freeing
really
to
good.
just be yourself.
Yeah, I mean,
and be unapologetic about it to
back
some
in my glory
degree.
days, maybe 1.5 consistent. 1.72.
Now, some of our tests are purely synthetic, and a couple of them are really focused on your reaction time. Now, everyone knows that gamers are basically over the hill by the time they turn 30. Are you expecting your youth to be an advantage in those kinds of tests versus someone like me? I'm 33.
I would say, yeah, a little bit.
Wow,
But-
what a dick. You know what? This interview's over.
I mean, it helps a little bit. I'd say a lot of it comes down to practice in the game, because being used to be able to see like certain things. Like I was watching Shroud do the off in the middle of the double doors, and if you're not familiar with doing that every single day, then it would kind of make a little bit of a difference.
Sure. Test number 2 is still a reaction time test, but this time it's a practical one. The classic double doors
cool beans,
sniper
I saw that,
position
bro.
on Dust 2. So, once you shoot to start, at random intervals, a counter-terrorist player is going to run across the door and jump across. Now, these are bots, so it will be in exactly the same location every time. So right
Yeah,
there,
I have this monitor. It's an Acer Predator monitor, bro. These are outdated. I have the new version of this now. This is my main monitor is the current version of this monitor. So I have it's still a Predator Acer, but it's the 2022-23 version where this is the 2019-18 monitor that they had. I highly recommend this fucking monitor. I do. If you can even find this one or the one I have, I highly recommend it. 250 hertz. It's a fucking workhorse, bro. You have the 2 USBs. It could do you know, it has the DP slot, it has the HDMI slot, bro. It has a speaker. You know, it's garbage, but, you know, it has its own set of speakers. If you're just setting up your PC for the first time, have no speakers for yourself, and yada yada. Like, bro, this monitor is really fucking cracked. It is, dude. But it's $600 fucking dollars. And bro, I literally felt like I cut my wrist when this monitor broke and I had to replace it. Dude, this monitor broke. It got a line through it after 2 years because something fell on it. So, $1,200, that's what I spent on 2 monitors in the span of 3 fucking years, bro. And it hurt. And I can't really afford to do it. But, you know, my wife bitched at me. I'll never forget it. She gave me a huge bitch fit. Why do you have to buy a $600 monitor? I'm like, bro, because I play games. I sit here and play this shit. I'm out here, nigga. I'm out here doing things. I'm cracking necks and fucking cashing checks. I need a good monitor. I want this one. That's when I get snooty. I'm very fucking entitled about my goddamn PC parts. I want this monitor. I'm not gonna get anything else. Fuck that.
No.
I just won't use my computer. That's how I am. I just won't use it. Fuck it.
This is. Are we on 64?
I spent my whole paycheck on a whole new monitor. My wife was like, not having it. And I remember it's like, nope, you don't understand. You'll never understand. And I get it, but nope, I don't care. I rolled the fucking dice onto the divorce board, bro. I did. I don't care if she thinks some type of way. $600, ka-chink! I had $200, bro, to last me 2 fucking weeks. It was such a rough fucking 2 weeks. Worth it.
I'm telling you, I hit this guy at least 3 times.
Got my monitor. Fuck it. Like, that's PC.
This is hard, man. I'll get him eventually.
Oh, dude. Vulgar display of pink. I do use my TV. So, right now, what you see my mouse over, this is my 40-inch Panasonic television that I'm using. So, I use my television as a third monitor. And I use it to watch shit in the living room with my family and shit like that. So, yeah, where my mouse is, this is my fucking television, bro. I use 3 motherfuckers out here. Ghetto. My setup is so fucking ghetto, dude.
Like, it looks to me like
I
he's
show
hitting
you a
it. Just so you guys
picture
know,
of it,
we
you guys
double-checked
would be
the
like,
server check. It's
chill,
128.
what the
That's not the
fuck?
issue.
It's not good. I'm sorry, Linus.
Well, don't apologize
It's
to me.
ghetto
Apologize
as
to the millions of
fuck,
viewers.
man.
Oh, okay.
Can you explain to both of us the science behind why those shots looked like they were hitting, but did not register?
Yeah, so at 60 frames in hertz, you're kind of getting delay in 2 areas. You're getting delay from the game state to what's actually being shown on screen. So the guy's actually in a little bit different spot because the rendering took long enough to reach the monitor.
TJ.
Additionally,
Bro.
your input is also delayed.
Literally, this whole channel, I say it all the time. This channel's put together with fucking pieces of yarn, Elmer's glue, dude, and fucking duct tape. It's like the red and green show out here, dog. Like, it's so ghetto. My channel is so... all my videos, my streams, all this shit is so fucking ghetto. Shit don't work. Shit be fucking just shutting
I don't know. I got confused for a second.
Yo.
And you can see
some of y'all been here. I've had streams, bro, where I forgot to pay my electric bill. Bro, computer shut off in the middle of a fucking stream. Forgot to pay my internet bill. Boom. Fuck. Damn, fuck. I fucked up. Bro, and I had to sit here behind the scenes like, fuck, I'm so fucking incompetent. I actually yelled that at myself, like, behind the scenes. Fuck, I'm so fucking goddamn ghetto and fucking goddamn black and incompetent, dude. No other detractor just be having their internet shut off. Or their electricity. Fuck, I'm such a goddamn schmuck, you know?
frames of our 1,000 frames
But
per
I
second
laugh.
camera
I have to
that
laugh
correspond to a single
myself because it's
frame on the
funny.
monitor because it's only refreshing 60 times a second, right? So I go.
This don't happen to nobody
So that
else
was
with
a
Chill
miss.
Murray, dude. I'm so ghetto.
But this one up here, how tippy toes can you get? Because we can't really adjust this right now.
I'm good.
Okay. So this one right here, there's your crosshair. That one's more arguable. You kind of hit him in the tush.
Mm-hmm.
So that tiny
Well,
difference
look.
could be exactly what was just explained to us then.
My electric, this is dope. So where I live, it's called Empower. And the electric, it's pay as you fucking go. So I don't get an electric bill, bro. So, you know, $20, I put $20 on my electric. It lasts like 3 fucking days, bro. And that's just kind of what we do. And, like, it doesn't, I don't know how to say it, bro, but in Arizona, your electric bill, our electric bills are fucking high. Like, in the summer, you could get a $200 to $400 electric bill. But I don't pay that much. I pay $100 fucking dollars, and I game the system. So, if you tell them that you have a lot of dependents in your house. So I tell them, oh, I have an old lady living here. I got newborn babies, yada, yada, yada. I make X amount of dollars. Bro, they take $20. They give you a $20 credit pretty much. So I get, at the beginning of every month, I done con these motherfuckers to give me 4 days worth of free fucking power. Right? And then it's like, I just pay $10, $20 every fucking week or two. But once in a while, me and my wife, or me or her, will forget to put more money onto electric, and it'll shut off, and I'll be streaming, and she works from home. So, like, we'll be like, oh, what the fuck? And it's hilarious, because we'll both, like, scream out at the same time, what the fuck, dude? God damn it! Did you pay the electric bill? No, did you? Fuck! And then, you know, we pay the bill and they instantly turn it back on. And then I could stream again. But my internet bill, you know, it's like me and my wife, we kind of bounce it between each other. So the day that it's due, it always fluctuates. It's never a set day. So yeah, once in a while, me or her don't pay the bill, like, on time, and they'll just shut my shit off, and then I pay it, and then they instantly turn it off. So, like, it's not that I don't have the money, it's just me and my wife, we both just bounce all the bills between each other, and shit like that, so shit just be getting fucking weird.
I hope so.
Like, my car got repoed. I told y'all that my car got repoed, like, what, twice? It got repoed fucking twice last year because my wife fucking forgot to tell me when the bill was due. And we forgot to pay for a car and they just yanked it. I seen the fucking tow truck actually drive into my shit, take my car, and I told my wife, yo, I think they're taking our car again. And we looked, yup. And it, dude, and I had to yell at her, you motherfucker, bro. You stupid fucking DSP. I call her a DSP. When she does stupid fucking shit with our money. I'm like, you stupid fucking DSP. Like, I done told you to tell me when this bill was due so I could just pay it. Like, what the fuck? And we sit here and argue. And then, you know, we have sex and it's all
Tell you
okay.
something. You absolutely smoked Shroud and Corey in that test at 60 hertz. Do you think you could train up at 60 and hit as many targets as you did at a higher refresh rate?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
I can.
okay.
Because honestly, like, when I was kind of like going through the test and I was kind of feeling like, you know, that slight delay, it's almost like a pattern, right? You don't want to press it too fast.
I don't give a fuck.
Otherwise, you're just going to come up short.
I need to edit this out. I'm a broke ass fucking motherfucker, bro. Right? That be having fucking issues once in a while. But I don't ask you motherfuckers that pay my bills or to fix my situation. No, I sat here and fixed it myself. Every single fucking time. Sat here and bought a fucking house. Suck my fucking cock. Whoever wants to see the things I said and wants to misconstrue it or try to say some fucking bullshit, go fucking suck my dick. We can have a debate about it on stream, dude. This is the Bacon Social Club. I'm fucking raw as fuck.
So,
let's go.
like I mentioned before, like I came from fighting games, right?
I ain't never sat here and been like, I'm so poor. Oh, woe is me. Guys, it'd be cool if I could get $50 in tips because my car got repoed. No, bro. Sat here and paid it out of my own pocket with my own hard work, fix my own situation, pull my fucking self up by my own fucking bootstraps. Yes, sir. I'm proud of my shit. I'm proud of my fuck-ups, and I'm proud of my fucking W's, bro. Because I don't never need to fucking ask people for help. I figure out my shit myself, and I always fucking have. And you should have pride in yourself. You should be able to say, yeah, I fucked up. Bro, I had a fuck up. Woo boy. Things look sticky. You should be able to laugh at it. If you got out of it, I'm not in fucking, like, you know, I'm not indigent. I'm not in destitute. I should be able to talk about some of the things I've been through because I don't need you motherfuckers to help me. Like, come on,
delay
dude.
between like Xbox and PlayStation, especially when it comes down to like 3-frame inputs and stuff like that. For this one, it's a little similar. If you press it too soon, even though you feel like you're confident that you're going to hit it right on the target, you're going to hit it way before. So you have to like kind of enter in your head that it's like a slight pattern. Because this one, you have to like master a delay. With the higher refresh rate, you just have to master more.
Bro, I'm not going to argue Superman versus Goku. Okay? Superman versus Goku, Superman's always gonna win. Always. And I love Goku, but I love Superman, and I know both of these characters. Bro, I've been reading Superman since the fucking Silver Age. Superman has the most retarded fucking powers ever. Bro, my niggas, dude, look at this. Remember this from Superman, what was it, 2 or 3? Superman. Like, he can just do retarded shit like this, bro. Remember? You're old like me. You remember this shit. This shit was fucking like, what the fuck? Hold on. When he threw the fucking S, the cellophane S, bro.
So morbid. A sentimental replica of a planet long since vanished. No style at all?
I expect better manners from my guests, Art.
Like, bro, that hurt his ass! That hurt his ass! He was sitting there like, what the fuck? What the fuck? I felt that. What the fuck did he just do, bro? Like, bro, Silver Age Superman could do the most retarded shit. Like, he could sit here, bro, and zoom to the end of the fucking universe and back in 2 seconds. He could fucking tow planets around the universe and back in 1 second. He could sit here, bro, and fucking do math calculations just by looking at the fucking problem like a supercomputer. What else could he do, bro? Like, Superman could just sit here and do the most Jesus Christ fucking shit back in the day, dude. Hold on. Death Battle. I love this fucking channel. They did a Superman, they did a third Superman versus Goku fucking fight. And just for context, and we're gonna hop out of here. I'm nerding out too much. I'm nerding out way too much today, bro. But this is how I found this channel, like 10 years ago. I would hang out with my homies smoking weed and shit after work. And my homie's like, bro, you ever seen this channel called Death Battle? They sit here and they put, like, characters from 2 different, like, you know, mediums against each other. And they did Goku versus Superman. And they actually use, like, you know, their feats and their stats and shit. Where there were a bunch of channels in YouTube during this era that did this versus this. But it was always like a fan vote. You know, oh yeah, vote for the next fight. And if the vote, you know, the votes voted, that's who would win. Like, Bat in the Sun. That's a channel I watched a lot. Like, Bat in the Sun. They did a lot of death battles with comic characters, but they actually use, like, real-life actors and shit. Like, they actually got the Green Ranger, Jason, you know, to sit here and fucking do a Green Ranger versus whoever fight. But, like, you can always tell, like, the fights weren't done off the actual fucking characteristics and powers and feats that the characters have. It was always a fan vote during this era. So, like, Death Battle, that's why they're the best, bro. Because they always just sat here like, bro, this character did this. That's why he could beat this motherfucker. Like, bro, Superman's always gonna beat Goku. And it goes down to how the characters were designed. Goku, his character, his story is about beating his limits, overcoming his limits, right? To beat a challenge. Where Superman, he's a fucking god, bro. He's a god. Superman has no fucking limits. There's no fucking limits. The limits are whatever the writers put on Superman. And the writers always change. And the limits for Superman always fluctuate in his powers, what he can do, what he can't do. Like, Superman is just the most You forget, he's the first superhero in comics, in America, in human history, probably the first superhero, right? He could just do everything, dude. Goku, at the end of the day, in his medium, is immortal. He's a being, he's an alien, right? An alien, he has fucking limits. He can't sit here like Superman. If you know Superman, he lifted the book of infinite fucking pages, bro. That's like lifting Thor's hammer. Goku probably could lift Thor's hammer, right? But he probably could not lift the book of infinite fucking pages like Superman, homie. Like, no, we need to get into this. We're gonna settle this, and I'm out of here. I'm fucking weaving out way too fucking hard today, bro. Like, on some fucking shit, dude. I need to fucking wrap all this up. We have more tism with Phil to fucking
This
jump
episode
into
of Death Battle is
today.
sponsored by BetterHelp.
Fight! Son Goku, Superman. It's time to answer the ultimate question, and we're taking it all into play.
We're examining Superman's extensive mainline comic book canon. Given Dragon Ball Super's contentious continuities, we'll include all three, just to be thorough, plus Dragon Ball Heroes.
He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle. Far away, in an enchanted land, an old master found a boy and marveled at his uncommon strength. This is the story of Son Goku.
Chances are, if you've watched some localized anime, you can thank this guy.
My nigga,
Inspired by
my
martial arts
boy.
films and his wife's interest
What you're
in
not
Chinese
saying,
culture,
Goku?
Akira Toriyama crafted the story and the character that would define generations to come.
Dragon Ball! Kakarot was born a low-class Saiyan on the planet Vegeta, narrowly escaped its destruction by Frieza, and was raised on Earth by happy old Grandpa Gohan.
Not just
I know, Craig used to own this. He did. I know that. Death Battle, I don't know if it's still part of Rooster Teeth, but Rooster Teeth is the parent company that bought out Death Battle. Death Battle used to be independent, and then, yeah, that was Stuttering Craig shit. Like, he owned Death Battle for a little while. I know that. That's some side-scroller lore, if you don't know it. You have to be an old motherfucker that's used YouTube for a minute to know that. But yeah, Death Battle, Craig owned it for a while too.
But trained, Gohan began Goku's teachings in martial arts, which he would find to be his true calling under the guidance of Master Roshi.
So, alright. Let me get my lore more cohesive. Death Battle was made by Screw Attack, which was Stuttering Craig's company. That was his. So he owned Screw Attack and he owned Death Battle. And he owned it for a good 10 years, I think. And then Rooster Teeth bought out Screw Attack. I don't know what year, but you can look it up for yourself. But I think that's what happened. Rooster Teeth bought out Screw Attack and bought out Craig's shit. So Rooster Teeth owns Death Battle and not Screw Attack and Stuttering Craig. But he did. He owned his show for the longest fucking time, bro.
Specifically, he learned the Kame-sen and Ryu style, which focuses on discipline and tenacity, both of which strongly define Goku's character.
The more he learned, the more he wanted to improve. This little low-class monkey boy would prove that hard work and dedication can beat raw talent. Within just a few years,
if you're a Dragon Ball nerd like me, that's one of the most inspirational things that I think Goku fucking said in a fight. Like, you know, the first fight with Goku and Vegeta, bro, during the Saiyan saga. And Vegeta's like, you're just a low-class warrior. You're nothing. And Goku straight up was like, bro, a low-caste warrior could beat an elite if he works hard enough. Dude, a piece of fucking shit, a piece of trash, someone you perceive as garbage could sit here and be as good as you if they work hard enough. Like, that shit was goated, bro.
So strong, the only worthy teachers left were gods. And a talking cat, but mostly gods. When you're training to dodge lightning, you know you're a few leagues over everyone else.
He did have a slight advantage. Saiyans are naturally superhuman. They also take Nietzsche's famous words, "What doesn't kill you makes you stronger," very, very literally.
It's almost unfair how much of a boost in power they get after they're hurt.
While Saiyans like Vegeta may have abused this trait, it suits Goku. No matter how many times you knock him down, he will get back up, stronger than before.
It helps that he knows so many cool combat moves, like the Kamehameha!
An incredibly powerful technique that focuses one's ki into a single point for a devastating beam.
So challenging, it took Roshi decades to master, but Goku got it in like 5 seconds.
It's incredibly versatile, with over 50 different variations. For
Let's
example,
go.
Goku can curve the beam after firing, or even shoot it from his feet.
But unlike most Saiyans, he doesn't...
That was so fucking goated, bro, in the manga. Dude, Goku versus Piccolo during the World Tournament, the last volume of Dragon Ball, right? Dude, Piccolo had Goku on the fucking ropes, dude, and Goku fucking blasted a Kamehameha out of his fucking feet, nigga. Goku was like, watch greatness, bitch. Yeah! That shit was so fucking dope. You had to be there, dude. You had to be there for that
one. Just use ki to blow shit up. Moves like the solar flare. Energy
Goku was like, watch greatness, bitch.
Require a lot more
Fire that shit out of his feet.
While Goku isn't exactly book smart, he is a genius when it comes to martial arts. He doesn't just train to conquer his opponents, but to conquer himself.
He's also got some different moves, like trapping you in a rice cooker.
Well, pretty much any container could be used for the mop of a ceiling technique.
Then there's Kaioken, aka instant steroids. Goku's multiplied his power by 20 with it before, and in a movie he even got
Kaioken. So Kaioken, if you don't know, I think they try to tell you in the editing, but Kaioken means, what does it mean? God fist. Like what? Fuck. I don't know Japanese like that. Kaioken. Yeah, it's God fist. That's all it is. And, you know, it's King Kai's technique. And King Kai, he's the god of what? The South Galaxy and shit? But yeah, that's why it's called a Kaioken. Ken means fist in Japanese, I think. If I remember right. And Kaio means god. So yeah, it's the god fist, bro. That's why that shit was so fucking dope. You know, the Kaioken versus Lord Slug or versus Vegeta, bro. The Kaioken was so fucking dope. Like, you had to be there. You had to, like, actually watch Dragon Ball as it was coming out, like my dad and me, bro. Like, Kaioken, bro, the fucking Super God Fist. I think that's what we called it in English. The Super God Fist. But yeah, that shit was so fucking goated when Goku came out.
Up to times 100. What a badass.
The Genki Dama, or Spirit Bomb, is potentially his strongest attack, but it requires considerable time. Unlike instant transmission, which is a teleport that's instant. The way it works is Goku detects another person.
No, it doesn't.
Like sort of...
So the Spirit Bomb doesn't need a lot of time. It doesn't. And Goku showed that during the Saiyan saga. He just came up with a little fucking ball, bro. You could come up with a little ball and it'll do a lot of fucking damage, right? But when Goku tried to use the Spirit Ball, it was against like fucking universe busting fucking opponents like Frieza and Kid Buu. That's why he had to sit there and try to gather energy from like as many motherfuckers as he could. But the way the Spirit Ball should be used is like you get energy from shit right around you, like really quick, and you throw it at a motherfucker. But Goku would be put against the wall where he's like, bro, I gotta sit here and use cheat codes. I gotta pull up the cheat codes, bro. I gotta get Earth to give me a little something. I gotta give the Namekians to give me a little something. Everybody gotta give me a little something. That's the drawback on the Spirit Ball, the way Goku tries to use it in the anime. Where the best form you saw it used was during the Saiyan Saga, where he made the little ball and he stored it in his hand. He gave it to Krillin, right? And then Krillin tried to throw it at Vegeta. He missed. And then it bounced off Gohan for the fucking 3-point assist. It hit fucking Vegeta and tore his ass up. It tore him up, bro.
Of beacon, then teleports to their location by launching himself through an alternate dimension where time stands still. Yes, according to the Daizenshuu guidebook, it's a dimension hop. You can actually see this in between space in some movies and games.
And the dubs wanted us to think it shot Goku's molecules around at light speed.
He did. So Yamcha's move is called the Spirit Ball. You know, and it's just a key attack. It's a basic bitch fucking key attack that he could control. He was probably one of the first characters in Dragon Ball to show that you could control your ki. You know, your energy shit once it leaves your body. But that's the Spirit Ball. But Goku's in English was called the Spirit Bomb. Or the Genki Dama, dog. So they're totally different, but they were almost called the same thing.
In fact, early dubs of Dragon Ball Z tried to rewrite Goku as a Superman figure. Even his famous speech on Namek about being...
So what was it? Master Roshi? It had to be Master Roshi or Kid Goku that, like, showed that they could, like, control their fucking ki once it leaves their bodies. Because there's a point, you thought it was a singular point. You just went like, oh, I aim at it, motherfucker. I shoot it, and it just goes there. But Goku, Yamcha, Master Yoshi... And I think Krillin even mastered the bending Kamehameha wave. You know, where they could just make their energy, they could manipulate their ki and their energy beams to do all kinds of fucking shit at some point.
The light in the darkness was originally about him coming to terms with his Saiyan heritage, accepting his anger and pride, avenging his people by defeating Frieza, and declaring himself the Super Saiyan.
Hell yeah! If there's any scene that deserves the word epic, it's when he went gold. Super Saiyan and its sequels all have official power multipliers, but they threw us for a loop by turning Goku into a god.
Super Saiyan God certainly changed things up. Goku gained divine ki, a pure...
Bro, this broke the show. This just broke the lore in the show, dog. Right, but it does make sense, I guess, from a shonen anime standpoint.
Form of ki unspoiled by mortal hand.
God
Unlike
ki.
normal ki, it can't be detected and appears to have healing properties.
Kinda like senzu beans. Did you know one senzu has so much healing juice it can regenerate a person's lost limbs? They're missing out.
God Goku reached a level of power that could compete with the greatest of deities, nearly shattering the whole universe with a single clash on his first go. Dragon Ball's cosmology is unique. This model is said to be an accurate depiction of Universe 7, but there's a wrinkle there. When all of humanity went to heaven,
because Boo went boozerk,
Fidel commented that heaven is just as large as a universe, and the Daizenshuu backs her up.
And, that's heaven. Big planet.
So let's scale things up with that in mind. Doing so would make Universe 7 over 50.
Yeah, if you're a Dragon Ball head, and you don't know what the Daizenshuu is, go look it up and read it. It's pretty much the all-encompassing, like, Dragon Ball Wikipedia, bro. It explains everything in the Dragon Ball universe. It does, and it's in a bunch of volumes and shit.
1,500 times larger than our own observable universe.
And Goku could destroy that much the first time he went God. And he didn't lose that power. He learned how to use it even better, even in base form. Now, imagine how much stronger he became when he stacked Super Saiyan on Super Saiyan God and became Super Saiyan Blue.
Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan.
Yeah, not saying that. Or after he trained with some almighty angels. Or when he perfected the blue hairdo and stacked Kaioken on top of that.
Goku has certainly performed great feats with God Ki, breaking through Hit's time stop by forcing himself into the future, holding off Infinite Zamasu, who was a sentient timeline, defeating Jiren, who shook the entire world of Void by just walking.
He even tried out Hakai, the destruction god move that nopes you out of existence. Your being and your soul erased from all of time and space.
Culminating in his greatest form, Ultra Instinct.
Chrome Goku is a normal transformation.
Bro, When Ultra Instinct fucking dropped, bro, I'll never forget it. Us in the Dragon Ball community, we were speculating. This is the first time that I was like commenting in Dragon Ball comments on YouTube or like websites in like almost 20 fucking years, bro. Like we were all excited. Ultra Instinct, what the fuck? But it's pretty much like Muso Tensei that Kenshiro does in Fist of the North Star. It's like, you know, the state of being of acting without thinking. And Kenshiro did it. So all they did was rip off Fist of the North Star super fucking blatantly with Ultra Instinct. But it was so dope to speculate on. And my son was about to be born. And I will never forget, bro, yelling in my son's fucking ear while holding him, watching the end of the Tournament of Power and shit. Or when Goku sat here and went, you know, totally Ultra Instinct complete. Ultra Instinct complete. That's what it's called. When he goes gray hair and shit. Bro, I'm telling you, my son knows Dragon Ball already. Shit.
It's a state of mind. Ultra Instinct is the highest peak of martial arts. Subconsciously making optimal choices because you're in the zone. Doing without thinking.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Trained to do. Technically, it can be used in any form, but when perfected, autonomous Ultra Instinct makes...
All Dragon Ball did, bro, was, like, not only rip off Fist of the North Star, they tried to kind of rip off more modern, contemporary anime power-ups. Yeah, and it's like, every anime, even JoJo Bizarre Adventures, every fucking character, they have a super duper state, bro, that's like Muso Tensei or Ultra Instinct is pretty much like acting without like thinking. And they're super fast and super powerful, bro. It's kind of cool, but a lot of big animes are overusing it. Like Gear 5. Isn't it called Gear 5? In One Piece, like even One Piece kind of ripped this off, where fucking Luffy has gray hair and he looks all fucking crazy and shit, dude.
To untouchable. No matter what comes his way, Goku will automatically dodge, block, and counter to the best of his ability, even pushing his body well beyond his physical limits. So far beyond, in fact, Ultra Instinct can summon a massive avatar to defend him when his own body can't.
That sounds really intense.
It is, which is why he's developed incremental versions of it for specific uses. It's extremely difficult to maintain the full form for long.
Until you get to Dragon Ball Heroes, aka Dragon Ball fanfiction gone chaos.
Bro, we don't talk about Dragon Ball Heroes, okay? We don't talk about that around these fucking parts. No, we don't talk about Dragon Ball Heroes, bro. Get that shit out of my fucking face, dude. It is. It's actually fucking, like, out of control fan fiction, bro. It is. It's so fucking disgusting. I hate Dragon Ball Heroes.
10 times 1,000.
While technically a different continuity, CC Goku is functionally a stand-in for the mainline Goku. His history and powers are the same, making his story just as much of a what-if scenario as the multiple super continuities.
No, fuck that. Fuck that. Fuck fucking Dragon Ball Heroes. Where Ultra Instinct Goku fight Super Saiyan 4 Goku. It's just fan fiction. It is, bro. And you're gonna put this in this shit?
The
Nah.
real difference is Toriyama's not really involved.
This Goku used instant transmission to teleport through time and dimensions. He outsped a god who could see the future. He defeated Dark King Fu, who was gonna rewrite the entire universe. Hell, this series even makes GT cool. Xeno Goku can break space-time just by going Super Saiyan 4.
Looking back at that,
broken ass, non-existent, non-canon fucking Goku. Fuck Dragon Ball Heroes Goku, bro. That fucker is so fucking broken. Broken, just pure fucking fan fiction.
Be
Dude.
Monkey Boy chopping wood and punching dinosaurs. It's almost overwhelming to think about how far Goku has come, how much he's had to face.
But no matter the challenge, he takes it head on and pushes through,
showing everyone, everywhere, how to go even further beyond. Faster than a speeding bullet, more powerful than a locomotive. It's a bird, it's a plane, it's Superman.
Geez, just a locomotive? People in the 40s needed bigger imaginations.
Born on the far off.
Yeah, it's funny though. Bro, so the way I got into Superman was from the old 1930 cartoons my grandma had. Like, my grandma grew up in the 30s and 40s. She loved Superman. She loved him, bro. And when I was a little kid, we, you know, all the VHSs of all the fucking cartoon Supermans from the 30s and shit, my grandma had them. And as a little kid, you know, I'd watch them, like, Superman fighting the giant robots and shit like that. Bro, I'd have to show you. I actually do. Fuck that shit, bro. We're nerding out today. Right now, we're nerding, bro. Hold on. What was that? The old Superman. I love that this is pretty much like Google, bro. You just type in bullshit, right? Yeah, this. I watched these with my fucking grandma as a fucking little boy, bro. These were so fucking lit. These were so lit. Like, look. Like, Superman. This was the golden age Superman. Where he could only jump. He couldn't fly. Right? He didn't have all these insane powers. He had super strength, super speed, and he could jump over buildings. And that was about it. And this is Superman that I was introduced to as a fucking kid. I watched all these with my fucking grandma, dog. These were lit. And fucking Lois Lane stupid ass, bro. Always getting into trouble. Like, that was the storyline of these old cartoons and the old Superman comics, right? There'd be a villain and the city would be under attack. And then Superman, you know, he'd be Clark Kent it, kicking it with the fucking niggas at the Golden Globe or whatever, right? And it'd be, oh, bro, the shit's going down. And Superman be like, this is a job for Superman. Dude, every time. This is a job for Superman. And he'd jump into the fucking telephone booth, right? Boom! Boom! Out to fucking do the job. Out to get work fucking done, dog. Every fucking episode. These were so dope. Like, this is Superman.
I'm a reporter for the...
Yeah! This stupid bitch! Yo! This stupid bitch Lois Lane every fucking time, bro! I'm a reporter with a... Oh my god, this shit is so timely. This shit is so fucking old, bro, and I love it. It's funny. The fucking bird, bro. Get the fuck out of here, man.
So, you want a story? I'll give you the greatest story of destruction the world has ever known.
Yeah, wait. I want to find when Clark Kent turns into Superman. Because that'd be the most lit shit for me back in the day. I remember being a little kid and getting hyped as fuck. This is a job for Superman. Like, bro, the cops ain't gonna fucking solve this one, huh?
How is that for a story, Miss Lane?
True to his threat, the mad scientist, whose warnings have held the city in a grip of terror, went on his rampage of destruction on the stroke of midnight. The deadly impact of his mysterious ray smashed the famous tower bridge.
This old ass,
cars and pedestrians
yo, gathering around the fucking radio. Bro, my grandma was so fucking old, bro. Like, literally, this is my first fucking exposure to Superman ever in my life.
The police have warned everyone to remain in their homes.
This is a job for
This looks
Superman.
like a job for Superman.
My nigga! Let's go! Let's fucking go, Superman! Let's fucking go! Let's go! Yo, homie peeking his head out, dude! I fucking can't, bro! I fucking can't! Clark Kent goes into the stockroom. Bro, motherfucking Superman comes out. Did anybody see me do that right now? Like, this shit is so dope, bro. This is a job for me, motherfucker. I'm out! I'm out! Yeah! But yeah, bro, these episodes, they were like, what, 10 minutes long, right? Because as soon as Superman, bro, I'm gonna show you how my nuts hang. He go and save the day. And I remember being so fucking hyped as a kid watching this shit. Like, bro, this motherfucker, he's him. He is him, dog. Look at this. Yo. Yo, this nigga's him, bro. Literally. Yo, this shit is dope. This shit is so fucking dope. Superman starts punching. He starts beating the shit out of a beam of fucking light, bro. Bro, Superman is him, okay? Look at this. I remember this as a kid. Yeah, he starts eating on the fucking laser. Yo, Superman's just like, yeah. Bro, they got his ass. Look, Superman, this is where Superman's like, I ain't having that shit, bro. You're about to fuck up my fucking suit, you stupid fucking bastard. Bro, literally starts fucking socking the shit out of a beam of light. This is how OP Superman always has been. Look at this. He had enough.
I don't believe it. He is the
Oh shit! Homie's like, fuck! What the fuck? He's punching light, dude! I gotta crank this shit up to 10. What the fuck? Superman's in here socking fucking light, bro. What the fuck? I didn't know he could do that. I'm dead as hell. He is punching the fuck out of a laser beam. Yep, yes sir, bro, you done fucked up. You fucked up sleeping on Superman like that, bro. Everybody sleeps on Superman, and then they have to find out he could break the laws of fucking physics. Like, what the fuck? Bro. I I'd retire. I'd be out of the fucking supervillain game. Bro, I fired a laser beam at this nigga, right? And he sat here and yeeted on it, blew my shit up, took me to jail. I'm done. I'm out of the game. Lex. Like, I try to tell Lex, bro, don't try to slide on this fucking guy. He's a fucking gangster, bro. Like, Superman's him. He ain't gonna play, bro. See, that's all he could do. That's all he could do back in the day. This fucker couldn't fly. He couldn't fly, bro. That's the Superman. I grew up with Golden Age Superman. Because my grandma's so fucking old. She was so fucking old. And the only comics that she liked was Batman and Superman, bro. This shit was goated, though. Look, he took Homeboy. He said, motherfucker, where you going, dog? He took Homeboy with him. That's all he could do. That's all he could do. Motherfucker can only jump. He can only jump like a mile, dude. Fucker literally looks like DSP. When we finally get that fucker Phil, I swear to God, Phil gonna look just like that, dude. Dude, Superman's so goated.
World of Krypton. The infant Kal-El was sent to Earth by his parents, narrowly escaping Krypton's destruction. Raised by farmers as Clark Kent, he eventually became Superman, champion of the oppressed, the man of tomorrow.
If you've only seen the movies, forget him. Comic book Clark's not the perfect Boy Scout, and he's definitely not Jesus. Wait, weren't the guys who made him Jewish?
Jerry Siegel and Joe Shuster were sons of Jewish immigrants and grew up in a time when anti-Semitism went largely unchallenged.
And then that...
I'm sorry, it's the way that they're talking about probably the worst fucking time in human history with this upbeat jazz music. Jews used to get the shit beat out of them in the street. Then a nasty man named Hitler came around and fucking instigated shit worse than it already was. Like Jews were getting their asses beat to jazz music, bro. What the fuck?
Ugly mustache showed up.
Understandably seeking escape from some truly terrifying horrors, the pair created Superman to be a simple solution to overwhelming problems.
A hero who can defeat any evil by just...
Man, I'm sorry. Y'all should have turned the jazz music off. I'm talking about the Holocaust. For 5 seconds, just turn off the jazz music. I can't even take this shit seriously.
Punching it! Hell yeah! That's how I live my life.
After almost 9 decades, Superman has been many things. At the core, his story is one of a refugee, a child who lost his home, left to the mercy of alien people. This new world accepted him, raised him, gave him a new home, because helping others in need is the...
Bro, that's how I got my mom into Dragon Ball. She's not into Dragon Ball, but what was it? Dragon Ball Super Broly. When that movie came out, I fucking wasn't with my baby mom. I had no one. I was in that weird fucking spot, you know, so my mom, she was gonna hang out with me. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna watch this Dragon Ball movie. You know, it'd be cool, you know, can you hang out with me? I did. I was like, Mom, can you go to this movie with me and hang out? I really don't want to go by myself and feel alone and depressed and shit. And my mom she went to that movie with me. It's the first Dragon Ball anything, you know, that she willingly watched with me because she hates Dragon Ball. She hates anime. and she would say shit like, Goku isn't gonna pay your bills. Is Gohan, Fohan? You know, if you have a black parent, you know how they get. Oh, is Goku, Fofu, Gohan, Show, Piccolo, are they gonna pay your bills? It's like, Mom, they're not gonna pay my bills. Like, Mom, Goku isn't gonna pay my bills, but you sure in the fuck aren't teaching me how to do a tax return. So, you know, me and my mom used to go back and forth like that. And I got her to, like, go to the movies with me and watch Dragon Ball. And, she, you know, they redid the origin story for Goku to make it make more sense. And my mom, I'll never forget it. She nudges me, and she's like, so Goku's pretty much like Japanese Superman, right? And I almost wanted to go, no, he's not like Japanese Superman, but like for my ignorant ass mom that's trying to give anime a chance, I was like, yeah, he's just like fucking Superman. Goku is just like Superman, Mom. Just like Superman. It's like a 1-for-1 Japanese Superman. I just went with it.
Thing to do.
And she
That's
fucked
why
with
he
it
became a
after that.
superhero. The first superhero.
Everything's gotta start somewhere, but he was the first one to really take off. I mean, not literally. It took a while, actually, before he learned how to fly.
In fact, when Clark discovered his Kryptonian heritage, he struggled to accept it and subconsciously developed mental blocks, severing him from his true power, which he would uncover throughout his life.
He's strong enough to shoulder press the weight of the Earth for 5 days straight, or crush coal into perfectly cut diamond. That's not how that works. He's fast enough to reach the edge.
This is Silver Age Superman. Yeah, he can just sit here and crush coal into diamonds and shit. Fucking Silver Age Dude, Silver Age Superman, pre-Infinite Crisis, bro, could do anything. I mean, bro, Jesus Christ be hating on fucking Superman. All the shit he could do compared to him.
Edge of the universe in seconds, or even break the bonds of infinity. Wait, he can do all that, but Batman can punch him out? Really?
You're probably thinking of Elseworld stories outside main canon like Dark Knight Returns. It's a good question though. Superman's powers have fluctuated over time for a variety of reasons. However, for Death Battle, we take the characters at their best.
Yeah, like how his breath is so powerful he can sneeze away a solar system, or blow air cold enough to freeze ghosts!
Speaking of, his X-ray vision doesn't just see through walls, he can see through your own body and mind to examine your soul.
No! Get the fuck out of here, Superman! Someone needs to put this fucker down. I'm with Lex Luthor. You could see into my soul? Fuck you, bro. Imagine a Darkseid Phil, right? Could not only see through your clothes, but he could see into your soul. Like, no, we need to put this motherfucker down just in case. Like, dude, Lex, fucking Bruce, they had the right idea. They did. We need to keep this fucking asshole in check, bro. What if he gets mad at us? You know, he gets mad because we made fun of his fucking cape. What is he gonna do? Stare into our souls and destroy us all? Fuck
And
Superman.
yet, he can't see through lead. That's okay, though. He can just burn through it with his face. Since he gets his power from the yellow sun, his heat vision burns with the fire of a star. And if beams aren't enough, he can blast it out of his whole body for a super flare. It used to totally drain him, but he's learned how to control it.
Simply put, Superman's powers defy physics. My favorite examples of this are when he rebuilt the reality warping miracle machine from memory, or punched Brainiac so hard every version of him felt it through all of time, or when he gained 10 years worth of medical training through only 5 minutes of reading and then successfully performed long.
Bro, and you expect Goku to beat this motherfucker? Like, I love Goku, and when I was younger, it did make me go like, what the fuck? No, dude, Superman is just like the most overpowered motherfucker that's ever been conceived from someone's imagination, okay? Like,
surgery.
He is
My favorite
God.
example is when he
Jesus
smelled brownies
fucking
in North
Christ out
Dakota
here.
from orbit.
Even beyond his powers, Superman is no novice when it comes to the intricacies of battle.
He's trained in Kryptonian martial arts, which uses chi, or as they call it, Shriar. He even got summoned to Asgard to fight demons with Thor for 1,000 years.
Bro, so he knows how to use the natural energy from his body, like Goku. And you're like, oh yeah, he's gonna beat Superman. No! What the fuck? Not only is Superman a fucking god and a brilliant physicist and scientist, right? This fucker knows Kryptonian fucking Dragon Ball martial arts, pretty much. Like, you're done. He can control his own ki in his fucking martial arts. Get the fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? Superman's just too fucking, he's too much. Way too
Superman
much.
can resist being erased from existence, such as tanking Darkseid's Omega Beams. Even Retcon and the Time Trapper, both of which hijack and alter timelines, can't touch him. Not because of his powerful mental defenses or healing factor, but because he's a cosmic linchpin in the greater metaverse.
Timelines literally revolve around
That's
it.
true. Go read Superman, or what is it called? Doomsday Clock. Where Dr. Manhattan. It's a story where Dr. Manhattan from Watchmen tries to go into Superman's universe, right? And he tries to change Superman's continuality. Like, he tries to shift things to the left and to the right. But no matter what happens, Clark Kent is a fucking guy that lands on Earth, gets found by good people, and is raised to be a good-hearted superhero. Like, no matter what timeline Dr. Manhattan went into and fucked with, he couldn't sit here and make Superman, like, corruptible. Like, it was an experiment for Dr. Manhattan. Like, can Superman, he's so powerful, right? He's so omnipotent, just like me. Like, why does Superman care so much? Why, no matter what happens to him, no matter what I do to his universe or any timeline that he's born in, he always ends up the uncorruptible Superman that helps other people, that cares about humanity, and this, that, and the other. It's like a big conundrum for Dr. Manhattan. Because if you remember reading Watchmen, you know, he abandons Earth, and he has a conflict with humanity. He stops caring about human beings, their conflicts and shit. Home bitch Jupiter, that fucking hoe, she was able to, like, snap his head back to help out for 2 seconds, right? But after Watchmen, it's like he still has these conflicts with himself about being the most powerful motherfucker in his universe. So he goes and travels the multiverse, and he goes to Superman shit, and he's like, dude, look, this guy's just like me. Like, why isn't he like me? What if I do this, you know, while he's born? Or what if I move this? He's still better than me. You know, he's still as powerful as me, and still willing to retain his humanity. It's a really good, beautiful fucking story. You know, the Doomsday Clock. I really like it.
Let's address the S-shaped elephant in the room. You may have noticed we've covered a variety of Superman eras. Superman, and DC Comics as a whole, have gone through multiple retcons.
Golden Age, Silver Age, Pre-Crisis, Post-Crisis, New 52, Rebirth, and so on.
It would help to know which one is the main Superman, right? Well, they all are.
Yeah, the latest reboots basically said everything in the main series is kinda canon, even when he had wacky powers like changing his appearance with a super muscular control. Ew, I guess he can still phase through almost anything, even people.
Look, if you really dig into it, this isn't new. Plenty of characters have recalled events from supposedly retcon timelines before.
Yeah, post-crisis Supes did start as less powerful than in pre-crisis, but that was because of the mental blocks.
Though he's not a complete composite, there's so many other Supermen out there.
Future Superman, Big Robot Superman, Commie Superman, Dinosaur Superman. There's a bunch.
Still, this new canon has affected his abilities. For example, he and other Kryptonians can effortlessly travel through time. And while Superman's powers stem from the Earth's yellow sun, exposure to a blue star increases them even further. In fact, upon visiting a white star, he attained a whole new level of power.
When that old baldy Lex teleported him to another galaxy, Superman just popped back up, saying space-time has lost its meaning for him. He really just said that.
Remember,
he had Lex sweating. He had Lex sweating too. He's like, fuck, bro. What the fuck did you just say? What the fuck did you just say, Superman? Time and space don't mean shit for you? Oh, no. I'm never gonna beat the... Yo, he's like, I'm never gonna financially recover from this.
Superman defies physics.
Like when he used heat vision to restart the universe by making an all-new Big Bang.
We've seen that his universe has a radius of at least 100 trillion light years, but we can calculate a more exact figure. The DC universe is 15 billion years old and expands at 60 trillion light years per half second. This means its radius must be over 50 nonillion light years across.
Bro, what?
What? That's 31 zeros, and Soups helped make that happen.
Well,
that's bigger than the Dragon Ball universe. That's like fucking 8 times years, like bigger than Dragon Ball, bro. Like Goku could go from oh, sorry. I drank a couple, what are these? Bud Light Platinum Seltzers. Dude, they're selling them for $1 each. So I bought 8. So sorry I burped there. Didn't mean to.
About 1/5 of it. That's still immense power, but if you want something bigger, here's the Anti-Monitor blasting Golden Age Superman with all the energy of the antimatter universe. And then Superman,
punched him so hard it kickstarted another one of those reboots.
Now, Superman does have weaknesses. There's kryptonite, of course, and exposure to red starlight can fade his powers over time.
Not all at once. He has been able to move planets around while under a red star, so...
And everyone knows Superman can't deal with magic, but it's more accurate to say he doesn't have any special resistances to it. He's defeated plenty of magic users before, even Shazam.
Superman challenges the idea that absolute power corrupts absolutely. He's the goodest good guy of them all, but there is nuance to being good, even if he is the ultimate power fantasy, unstoppable and incorruptible.
Oh, remember that? I remember that episode of Justice League when he fought Darkseid, and he's like, bro, it literally feels like I live in a world of cardboard. If I fucking sneeze, bro, I'm afraid if I have the common cold, I'll kill everyone I love. You know how much that sucks, Darkseid? That I can't sit here and fucking be myself? Oh, boy. Today's the day I get to be myself, nigga. I'm gonna show you how low my nuts hang. And he sat here and beat the dog shit out of Darkseid, bro. He's like, yeah! Yeah! Fucking, yeah, bro! Went to the fucking finals on his ass.
Took on the World Forger, one of the most powerful reality shapers in all of creation.
Who was in the 6th dimension, crafting a whole new multiverse to replace the one Clark calls home? Who's gonna stop him?
Superman could, and the Forger knew it. So he was trapped on a world with a sun so distant he could never escape. Or so the Forger thought.
Instead, Clark found the strength he needed to fly at that sun, dip through a ton of stars, KO the World Forger, and shatter his new multiverse with a single punch. Because that's Superman, a simple solution to overwhelming problems.
He's the kind of person to save a cat from a tree, answer
Yo,
Christmas calls.
No, remember this, bro? Remember this, guys? This shit
You still try to fight. Can't you see that it's hopeless?
That man won't quit as long as he can still draw a breath. None of my teammates will. Me? I've got a different problem. I feel like I live in a world made of cardboard, always taking constant care not to break something, to break someone. Never allowing myself to lose control, even for a moment, or someone could die. You can take it, can't you, big man? What we have here is a rare opportunity for me to cut loose and show you just how powerful I really am.
Yeah, bro. Superman's him, dog. The fuck? Superman got that goddamn black Air Force fucking energy. Fucking tear Goku apart. Every fucking time. And I hate it. I hate that. I hate that Superman's so fucking goddamn retardedly over fucking powered, right? But you have to accept that. You have to just be okay with it. Because, dude, what Death Battle does, they do it all the time. They always do these mismatch battles with, like, regular people versus gods. And that's Goku versus Superman. Goku's still a regular guy fighting an actual god, bro. With god fucking powers that defy the laws of physics and science entirely.
Cultural strangers and tow hundreds of planets to a new galaxy all in the same day. What's not to like?
Truth and justice has no better champion than the Man of Steel.
This episode of Death Battle is sponsored by BetterHelp.
Wiz, it's getting to be the holiday season again.
This is the shit that Phil thinks he's better than. This is an example of what Phil doesn't like and he thinks he's better than. He doesn't like YouTubers that put these kind of ad placements in their videos when it's not a big deal anymore. Because you have all these tools to do this. Look. If you don't want to see an advertisement in a YouTube video, do this. Okay? It's pretty dope. It's very goated. It's the most goated fucking tool you ever fucking be given. If you don't want to watch a forced YouTuber's advertisement, you have the skip bar. It's so fucking dope, bro. The motherfucker who invented this was on crack when he did it.
Today's the day. We'll finally settle who's stronger.
If you say so.
Bro, who the fuck do they have animating all this shit? I swear to God, I've been watching Death Battle for 11, maybe 12 years, right? Holy fuck, bro. Their animation, all this shit is just so cracked. It's cracked from 10 years ago. Holy fuck, dude.
You're holding back! Give it your all! No regrets!
I'm doing just fine.
There, the fight's over. It's over. Bro, if you know Superman and Goku, he had to go fucking Super Saiyan Blue. Pretty much off rip. The fight's over. Superman's gonna win. Like. It's done, bro. Yo, Goku about to get his fucking whole fucking clock cleaned, bro. And I love Goku. And that sucks. The second I seen him pull Super Saiyan Blue out, it's a wrap.
Oops. Well, I guess we can wish it back later.
World made of cardboard. All right, I'll show you just how powerful I really am.
Looks like a job. Yo, that's funny. These are all the other times, bro. Like the last two Goku versus Superman. Every time they hit each other, they show a scene of the old fights they did. That's kind of dope.
Well, what do you think?
That was awesome! Nice suit!
Oh, thanks. Kryptonian fabric. My mom made it for me.
Bro, this shit is fucking Jover. It's fucking Jover, dog. It's Jover. Fucking Superman didn't even do nothing yet, homie. Like, Goku pulled out everything. That's everything. Goku pulled out everything. Superman just sat here, had a good old time, bro. It's fucking Jover for my boy Goku. Fuck that shit, bro. It's so fucking cheap. Superman just diving into every red fucking sun, dude. Get the fuck out of here.
Finally.
Fucking Jover, Goku.
Huh?
Ah, darn it.
Almost had me there. That was actually pretty fun.
Yeah, it sure was. But I'll be stronger next time.
I look forward to it.
Let's go again.
You're on.
Bro, Goku's never gonna beat Superman. Get that shit out of my fucking face, bro. Okay? Ever. And I had to come to terms with it. I had to come to terms with this in my fucking 20s. Like, dude, no. There's no fucking shot. Like, Superman has too much, bro. He's given too much.
Hey-o! That's it! The final, indisputable answer! Who am I kidding? People are gonna argue this one forever.
There are so many ways this battle could go, especially with all the other continuities.
Yeah, for real. Goku would kick almost every other Superman's ass, except for the main one.
There's a lot to cover, so let's address the 5 categories most representative of this fight.
First up, strength. Both could hit hard enough to break or make their whole universe, or take it in stride, like when Superman got smacked by the whole antimatter universe.
At most, Dragon Ball's universe is 1,505 times larger than our own. But based on the DC Universe's officially established age and rate of expansion, it is 1.6 quintillion times larger. Over a novemdecillion times more than Goku's.
At some point, you reach a number high enough that it just doesn't mean anything anymore. Anyway, Goku's obviously gotten stronger since the Beerus fight, even by billions or trillions of times. He's defeated Jiren, Broly, Moro, and Fu.
But even if we highball Goku by quadrillions or quintillions of times, the gap is just too much, especially with the World Forger feat. Not even heroes compete with that. Superman takes the edge in strength.
But strength isn't everything. Let's talk speed. Both are obviously way faster than light, but Superman crossed that mega-sized universe of his in seconds and flew faster than infinity.
Makes sense, he can keep up with the Flash, whose speed is so ludicrous it's unquantifiable.
Don't count Goku out though. Flying across the entire afterlife in base form and outspeeding Eos's future sight takes some crazy speed.
Fighting Zamasu as an omnipresent merged timeline also implies immeasurable speeds.
That, combined with instant transmission and ultra instinct, could probably keep up.
Maybe. Quantifiably, Superman is faster, but both are immeasurable. The safest bet here is to say they tie in speed.
Especially when we look at skill. Goku's a martial arts master. He's definitely got better battle instincts. He wants to fight and is dedicated to his training, while Superman sees training as a means to an end.
Superman's knowledge in pressure point combat and Kryptonian martial arts are impressive, but he's only used them a few times. It would be disingenuous to say he's an equivalent master at them.
So Goku wins in skill, but not necessarily in experience.
Don't get it wrong, Superman is not a mindless brawler. He's trained with Batman and Wonder Woman. He's even defeated martial arts experts like Cobra without powers.
Goku has spent decades training, but Superman battled Norse demons for 1,000 years.
He's also astonishingly brilliant, like when he reassembled the reality warping miracle machine from memory. Experience obviously goes to Superman, but perhaps less obvious is our last category, powers.
Hakai, Spirit Bomb, Mafuba, Instant Transmission, God Key, God Bind. How does Goku not win with those?
In Dragon Ball, Ki is dependent on physical ability, so it's different from Magic. God Ki is simply pure Ki, and Magic isn't an auto win against Superman anyway, whose greater strength could break out of something like the God Bind.
Mafuba and the Spirit Bomb would take way too long, and Goku's never successfully used Hakai before. Even if he did land it, Superman's impossible to erase from reality. Like, he's tanked Omega Beams, which do the same thing as Hakai.
Superman can time travel, countering instant transmission similar
Told
ability
you,
from heroes.
Superman's just too OP, bro. He's too OP, and he's tanked so many things that would just erase Goku. Literally, like, the Omega Beams would erase fucking Goku's ass, bro, without a doubt. Batman dodged them. Okay, Batman's one of the few mortals that could sit here without superpowers. He dodged the Omega Beams, but he's never been hit by them. Superman's been hit by those motherfuckers, bro. And he did. He tanked those things. Could Goku? Right? It's been proven in the Dragon Ball universe, bro, that characters as strong as Goku can't withstand an attack as powerful as a history erasing attack like a Kai or the fucking Omega Beams. That's a good fucking point.
And regarding teleporting him to a red star, ignoring the fact that Sans can't breathe in space, though Goku's certainly tough enough to withstand a vacuum, instant transmission requires another person to act as a beacon. He can't just warp to any red star.
Even if he did, Superman could simply fly away and find a blue or white star for a supercharge.
And Goku could not pull off the same trick twice, as Superman could phase through his attacks.
So, that's it then. Clark has too many counters, so he takes the edge in powers and it's over.
Well, I think
Darkwing, I could be wrong, but from my memory, Batman has always dodged the Omega Beam, or he dodged them good enough, right? But barely. Where they skimmed his ass, or they hit the ground next to him, you know, and it made an explosion where it looked like they hit him. But no, I don't think Batman's been hit by the Omega Beam. Batman has no superpowers, no safeguard. If he got hit by the Omega Beams, he would have been erased. Batman's never been hit, dead on by those motherfuckers, bro. He's the only mortal, I think, in the DC universe, besides Superman, probably, to successfully dodge the Omega Beam. I remember Darkseid actually going, holy fuck, you're the only motherfucker that's actually dodged my real ass fucking Omega Beam, bro. You're him. You're a different human. You know? I remember Darkseid actually, patting Batman on the back for that. Damn, this guy, he's fucking built different. He's built different. He dodged the Omega Beams.
There's something else. Goku versus Superman breaches a broader zeitgeist.
They sent him back in time. Isn't that Elseworld shit though? I could be wrong there. Correct me, you know. But you are right. He did get hit. What fucking comic is that? Cause you're not wrong. Damn, bro. I was fucking wrong. Batman did get hit with the Omega Beam. He did. But it didn't kill him or erase him like it should. It sent him back in time. But isn't that the Elseworlds fucking shit? Where he's like fighting with fucking cavemen and he meets that cave guy. I forget his name. And he, you know, he's in prehistoric time and he's like traveling through time trying to get back. Or am I wrong? But I do remember that. Batman did get shot back in fucking time. And they made a bunch of fucking toys and shit about it.
Characters fighting. For a whole generation, especially in 90s America, superheroes represented an unyielding status quo. Spider-Man, Batman, Captain America rarely change who they are or what they believe in. For a lot of people, that's tiring, and Superman is an icon of that. Then along came anime. There was a whole other world of ideas and stories for us sheltered Westerners to experience, and Goku's an icon of that. So while many see this as a debate between characters, others see it as a debate of ideologies and culture. And if that's what's at stake, who wants Goku to lose?
You're sure you're not overthinking this?
It's not our intent, but it does call into question what we're doing. How can people agree with what we take as fact when fiction relies on interpretation? Are we stripping characters of their importance by simplifying them to contestants in a vacuum of violence? And if so, then what's the point?
Because it's fun, Wiz. Damn it, man. There's more than one way to appreciate something. We're
Yeah,
having a great
I
time
like
talking
this.
about awesome characters and slamming action figures together. And that's okay.
Yeah, you're right.
I'm just saying, no matter who you prefer, that battle was super, man.
That's the worst pun.
What? It fits them both.
It's so lame.
I don't see you doing any better.
I do the math. The pun's your job.
Well, maybe if you math as good as I punned, then Goku would have won.
What is wrong with you?
I still like this show. I've been watching this show, bro, for a good like 12, 13 fucking years, dude. And I still enjoy it. It's really good. The animation's good. The numbers and the research, bro, stacks up. Like, they don't sit here and really cut corners and hunt for up. So if you like seeing different characters from like comics and anime or movies and comics and blah, blah, blah. They covered almost every fucking matchup. And they actually try to use like the fucking facts and the data and shit like that. They're not right all the time. Like the matchups they do. Like Goku versus Superman. It's just like, bro, that's so out of whack. Put Goku against like Ryu from Street Fighter or something like that. That's more of Goku's match. Fucking Superman, bro. Put him against Omni-Man from Invincible. You know, like they're not good about that. They'll have the most like one-sided fucking fight sometimes where you just know who's gonna win. And I never liked that about this show. But they're good. It's a good show. Go check it out. Death Battle. That's the name of the channel, bro. You know, you should know. They have like 5 million fucking subs. But if you don't know, there you go. I'm sorry for nerding out, weaving out as much as I did. It wasn't my intention today. But if you know my ass well enough by now, you know I'm a big ass fucking weeb nerd. I'm fucking retarded as fuck. You know, when it comes to the shit I love. And that's anime, comic books, and video games. I could fucking talk about that shit for fucking hours with you guys. And look at shit and yada yada yada. You know, and that shit I should do for the second channel. But, you know, we're trying our best out here. I'm gonna hop off here. I will be back here tonight for Phil's special announcement. Whatever the fuck it is, dude. We will be here and we will have the fucking dabs loaded and the drinks will be poured, okay? So we will be getting lit tonight. Having fun with our boy Phil and his mediocrity. And I hope to see some of you guys tonight. And if I don't, I hope to see you later, right? Otherwise, take care of yourselves and each other. Don't work too hard. You know your job don't give a fuck about you. Only you and your family do. So you already know. Do yourself good. I love you guys. Stay high. Don't give Phil money. Don't feed the fucking animals. Do your thing and do it the best you can. I'll see you guys fucking later, hopefully.